Welcome back to Memes and Movers. I'm your host, Trader Prad. This is the beautiful Miss V.
Hey guys, welcome back to Memes and Movers. Please, as usual, be active on the chat, ask us anything, and we would really appreciate if you smash or click the like button. Right, like this. Just don't break it. How's your day going, Prad?
And not the greatest.
Markets
How
are
about yourself?
negative.
I know.
Honestly, I had a small trade on Tesla, turned out positive, but now I'm just not touching it. It's now down almost 4%.
Oh, you want to talk about your trade?
Absolutely, we can start with this. Thank you for bringing this for me. So guys, here I am. My long trade at around $2 winner. My enter is at around 11.76 and my stop loss was at around 11.65. Good thing I learned. As soon as my trade executed, I canceled my stop loss. Good for me because look, stock now is down 3.85%. But even though if it would execute it, it would be profitable trade for me, but it was not my plan. So I'm glad about that. And again, stock went a little bit against me at first, but I was okay with my risk management and turned out great. Prad, your turn.
Yeah,
but
I
I need
like
to
it.
hit this.
Yeah, I like it. I like how you quickly got in and got out before it turned on you, so that was
Oh,
good.
like
You
real
managed it.
quick. Honestly, I'm so happy. Look, I just out and it went all the way
Yeah,
down.
that's so
I'm
good.
so happy.
Obviously, I was a little bullish on Tesla because of the news that they came out yesterday, how they have the SEC attorney or something along those lines on their board now because of the whole Elon tweets causing issues and whatnot. So because of that, I was bullish. Today, down on the day, kind of battling actually being locked out. I'm battling a little bit of my my daily risk allotment here with my positions that I have on. So real quick, I'll just show you guys my trade. Rivian. I was short Rivian off the open, which I kind of got burned off of. I took that loss, moved on. Then I got short over here in front of 120 where VWAP is. I'm still in that short. I'm holding it. I'm about $6.50 in the money on that short right now. So we'll see whenever that position. I'm just gonna hold it till end of the day if my positions allow me to. But we'll see how that ends up going. So and then I had Roblox. So Roblox over here, I took that 121 breakout, which was absolutely devastating for me, and then I had to cover somewhere over here. I gave it pretty much the low of pre-market levels, and that was pretty devastating. But over here, as you guys can see, now Roblox is continuing to go lower. Markets in general are just kind of taking a turn to the downside. One of my last few bets for today would be over here firm. I am long in front of 120. Basically have my exits in front of 120, 120, 150 or so where my average is. Looking to get that reversal off of the day's low. I think a firm getting whacked off of those 170s all the way to 120s is the reason why we got this pop to 130. I wanted to get short near 130 obviously, but because I didn't have much risk allotment room left today, I did not have the chance to push that chips over here, so I missed that trade overall. And last but not least, probably something that I would have been one of my biggest trades for the day, but I completely messed these up, is this long from down here in 270 and the short in front of 280. Completely messed these trades up because overall, my emotions were kind of shot because of my trades yesterday and my trades today. Somewhat happy that I can make trades still, but right now we're just battling these three positions to see if we can get back into our risk allotment where we can get back and hopefully churn our way back into profits for today.
Prad, does your polo has a story?
Does my
Polo
polo
like
have
your
a
shirt?
story? No,
Yeah.
not
No?
really.
All
Why?
right.
Anyone ask?
I don't know. Yeah, people just find it pretty, I guess, and they ask if there is a story behind.
Yeah, there's
it.
no story behind
Okay,
it.
good to know.
If there is, then that would be pretty cool. No, I really don't have anything. Pratt needs a fresh cut. I know. I was gonna go yesterday, but Sean went to the same barber, and I didn't want to sit in line behind him or anything. So I said, oh, stop what? I am being serious. I wanted to go to the barber yesterday, but you went, so I was like, I'll just go tomorrow. So I'll go today to the barber because he went yesterday. I was like, I don't want to stand there for like half an hour just waiting. So I'm just gonna go today after 2 o'clock or so. So yes, I will go to the barber. What? You don't like my nice comb over that I got going
I
on?
do like.
Exactly, man. I'm trying to be a little Indian over here.
I
You know, my
like.
mom likes the comb overs and whatnot.
Right.
Like I look like a little goody two shoes child. Come on.
Maybe you should do on the opposite like this.
Opposite?
To the top? No, to the top.
Oh, I can't do the top right
Okay.
now. You'll see dandruff flying all over the place. Nothing but love, Prad. Yes, all love over here. I hope you guys having a great day overall. Though you know, yesterday you guys saw how my trades went, so we're kind of battling that same. Trading over here today. Not the best trading today either, but hopefully we can bring that back live for you guys. I see mom combing your hair. No, mom's not combing my hair. I'm just throwing that out there as a joke. Where we're going to, Prad needs to start wearing Gucci. Yeah, you're gonna pay for my Gucci polos, buddy. 700, 800 bucks a polo. Listen, I don't even buy Lacoste polos because they cost too much. All right, come on. Where are we going to? Let's go into Rivian reversal. Okay, so people are looking for that Rivian bottom picking at 113 or so. Obviously, this kind of tripped me out. This overall long move off the open on Rivian. I'm still very bearish on it after Ford dropping out and after we heard the Amazon tests that came out of the delivery vehicles. I'm still bearish on it. So I'd like to see the stock go under the IPO price completely and even under 100, which would be at that point I could come back on top of the mountain and say I told you so, yay me or whatever. So I want to be able to do that. So Rivian, we're looking for that move under 100. Obviously, you could possibly get some nice scalps to 116, but I'm not going to expect that reversal come back all the way to VWAP just because how it kept rejecting over here for a really long time. I think we were here for almost half an hour bar coding and then not able to hold this bottom and going back to the lower day, testing the lower day. So yeah, you're getting about $1, $2, $3 move off of this, but overall I think Rivian is looking for the move to $110 or lower later on in the day.
Prad, CRXT on Nasdaq is ripping. I'll find some news.
So looks like CRXT has opened off that halt, and it looks like we may have halted around $5.22 and opened around $6. So yeah, pretty much a halter all over the place, getting ready to move. A firm still kind of burning me over here on the long, but we have a stop in case that stop kicks us out. It kicks us out. Real quick, let me go on to not here, but here, CRXT to see what the float is. CRXT float is 1 million. All right, so get ready for that float to get soaked up completely. Kind of like the same play that Longeveron or whatever the stock name was, LGVN. You know, Arun was saying that stock has long in its name. Why would you short it? Kind of stupid to even think about it. It's the same idea. Even though we have a downward halt right now on CRXT, looks like it just escaped that halt with barely seconds left on the clock. Escaped that halt barrier and now on our way to come back to the top a little bit. Let's see if it's gonna go again to the downside and give another halt chance for the downside. Overall, though, like I said, 1 million float. Usually, you can expect the stock to get soaked up by apes, by the big fishes out there. Just completely take up all the float and trap the people who are short. And at that point, the people are just playing save my PNL game. They're just getting short, getting out at a worse price, getting back short again, and getting out at a worse price until eventually they get that final short and ride the stock all the way back down. And they're just playing save my PNL. So if you're playing that game, I would urge you to be very careful. Look for the time of sales to completely die off. Wait for a complete top to be established in the stock, and then you can look for that complete short opportunity. At the moment, though, we're seeing a little bit of the sideways action being formed right here, but one big volume candle is all it takes for it to completely rock to the top side again. Waiting for AMC to hit 34 and 35. Yeah, if AMC hits 34 and 35, that would be obviously right away. You just dip by longs around those price. I did try a long on AMC today around 41. I got some scalps out of it, but then I pretty much closed it for I think 2-3 pennies loser. So not too much of a loser over there on AMC. As soon as the lower day around $40.70 broke, I said I'm out. It was $40.80. I gave it a 10-cent room from $40.80. And I got it at $40 and around. I think $40.75 or 73 to be honest, because as soon as I pulled it up, I was like, yeah, this is going down. Market wants to go lower. Let's just take the exit to the left, exit stage left or exit stage right, whatever side the exit is.
Prad, Anam is asking if it's a good time to short Tesla. Well, personally, I don't see any short opportunities for myself today. This would be a great short, I believe, and markets are negative. Anyways, I'm looking for long opportunities, and for now I'm looking at around 1105 level. If it doesn't break it to the downside, I can see some long opportunities for myself. Also, if it's break 1138 level to the upside. Do you, Prad, think it's a good idea to short Tesla now?
Do I think it's a good time to short Tesla over here? No, I would much rather wait for Tesla to come back to 1140, which is the number I have. But obviously 1150 is probably a better number. It's right by VWAP, nice and even number, not at 1140 or so. And we do see some trading happening around 1150 compared to 1140 today. So I'd much rather wait for people to go up here to get that short. Affirm, let's go. We're 60 cents in the money. For whoever said Affirm long, yikes. How do you feel about that now? We're about 60 cents in the money, saving our day with these kind of positions. We have our targets on the way up, so we're looking for that 121 to quickest and anytime soon. Yay, bull Prad for once, right, Miss V?
Yes, sir.
And it's not just a complete red board, and we're seeing little green positions overall. But yeah, it's good to see money coming back into my pocket a little bit. Hopefully, we get back into the green eventually. But yeah, if you guys are long in this position, the basic idea is you're just risking the low a day. You're risking the pre-market low break, which is technically 119. So if you're long in front of 120, 121, you're risking that move all the way down to 119, $1, $2 room of here, and you're riding it all the way back to VWAP if it has that opportunity. Affirm has got smacked down hard ever since that 170, 180s that it went to after the earnings report came out. Obviously, that number was kind of high in my opinion, so I was very bearish on that price point. But now that we're down here, I'm very bullish on this price point. This is Affirm we're talking about. A lot of people are going to be using it to buy Amazon purchases, especially for the holidays, right? And another topic that we can go to after talking about Affirm is actually the topic we were talking about yesterday. But yeah, Affirm, people are going to be looking for the technology, the appliances or whatever from Amazon, and they want to finance it. They can finance it through Affirm. Speaking of appliances and the topic from yesterday, Best Buy. We were talking about Best Buy and how, I was having product issues, even finding products online for my dad, and immediately we bought it from Amazon. Within I think a day or two, actually yesterday, that product came in. I showed my dad how to use it. He's loving it. He's putting on those headphones and is running around the house with the Bluetooth capability and absolutely loving the wireless feature. And it would have taken so much longer for Best Buy to bring it home for me, and it would have costed me $20 to $30 more to do that. So based off of just doing that one little research thing that I had for my dad, and then going on Twitter and finding out other people having shipment issues with Best Buy, we were just right away, Jude Fernando and I were very bearish on Best Buy. Obviously, I don't have a trade in it to say that I was capitalizing it, but yeah, if tweets made me money, I'd be a millionaire by now. So there you go, coming down off this 140, Best Buy coming all the way down to 116. Overall, 15% move to the downside, and you guys know what that means. Every time a stock is down more than 10%, it is what's it called?
It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is on SSR, which means you can't short the stock by hitting the bids. You do so by waiting for the stock to go up on an uptick and get short on offer. What about BBBY short if 115 breaks? If 115, I mean, it could very easily go to 118, go to this high, this peak high over here, and then get rejected off it, or just get rejected off of 117s or so. So we'll see what happens on this side for Best Buy. Overall, though, I think the short play is kind of burnt out. You know, we are down 15%. This is a pretty steep move to the downside. So I can't really expect more from this stock, especially if the market could have very easily established a bottom here for today around 393 for QQQs and 464.5 for the SPYs. Affirm is big time in the money, and my profit targets are exhausted. I don't really have any more profit targets layered on the upside over here, so I'm just trying to see if do I hold these little bit of a shares. I have I can reload back at 120. I could do I want to reload back? I could. I'm just gonna hold these little bit of a shares to see if I can get that move to 124, 125 on Affirm, which would be great. Honestly, I think Affirm closes below 125 today, but overall, Affirm does belong above 120 and below 123, 130. Sorry, below 140. I'll say. I still don't know where it should belong in my opinion, but I'd say 120 to 140 if it trades between those ranges, giving us a nice $5 scalps every time. Those are beautiful opportunities that you want to hit 100% of the time. CRXT halt to the downside. Let's go check out what CRXT is looking like. CRXT did indeed halt to the downside. It halted, looks like, around $5.40, and it wants to open at $4.80. So that's a pretty steep down open. It could very well, it's actually it's indicating that it wants to open below the first halt price, which is actually pretty bad for it. So maybe after it opens below the halt price, it probably could come back here and get rejected off of this halt price as a top and start going down. Obviously, if that happens, it's going to be very, very sad for the longs who are trapped here, and they're going to be looking for an even faster exit to the outs, which is probably going to bring the stock even harder to the bottoms over here. So if you are longs, be ready to punch out for a quick action, or if you want to bag hold to see if it comes back, then that's also your prognosis and something that you could do.
Brad, did we really talk about KTTA yet?
I don't think so.
So it's on our watch list. Stock is now up more than 200%. No news on KTTA. Only a $20 million market cap, 5.5 million free float. No news.
KTTA, so 5.5 million float?
Yes.
So pretty low float on that side too, and this stock has pretty much been ripping. You guys have been watching Neil and Sean mention about this. So it is now up 224%. Overall move of $5 from yesterday's close. We are now trying to see if we can continue going higher after finding support at VWAP currently. Obviously the high day being $8.50, where I've been rejected off of, and most of the volume just slightly above $8 for that break. Big down move over here after failing to hold the trend line. If you guys can see this trend line that could be over here, I can just try drawing it for you over here. There you go. So that trend line, no, I don't want you to draw another one, please. Okay, it doesn't. Good. So that trend line has pretty much been respected for quite a while until it broke that bottom and then found support at VWAP. So now we're just looking to see if the stock can make its way back towards that trend line, and if it rejects that trend line or actually manages to break it and go make a new day high. KTTA got a price target increase, says Yannick. Thank you, Yannick.
Prad, and actually KTTA has some news today. Therapeutics adds esketamine nasal spray to its clinic offerings in the UK. Whatever it's ketamine, I believe it's something good. And we have a super chat from Nick W.
Did you say ketamine is good?
Esketamine.
Oh, okay. Do you know what ketamine is?
Do you know what is ketamine better?
No.
Well, better you would know what is
ketamine.
ketamine. No, I said it's ketamine.
Okay,
all right,
ketamine.
I'll find what this ketamine is. Nick W is saying, what are your thoughts on XPAV for swing 260? I mean, we are not swing traders, day traders, but maybe we can take a look at XPAV.
XPAV.
XPAV. That's how you
All
say
right,
it.
XPEV. Let's go to XPEV. XPEV. Obviously, you guys saw Sean go crazy with the stock. That long was nuts. I'm gonna be honest. I did not expect that long coming from any shape or form. Absolutely bonkers. Actually, guys, let me quickly go over to a firm here and take one more profit target because the stock is continuing to give me nice little moves to the top side. Even though these triangles are purple, these are just profit targets and not shorts, just for anyone wondering. I'm just trying to see if I can take some profit here on a firm and hold a little bit on the move up. Now we finally have a little bit more room for trading today, which is good, and I don't have to have a little sad boy face. All right, let's go back to XPEV. XPEV on New York. Obviously, Chinese stock had earnings. Beautiful move to the top side, just completely ripping off the shorts today. Breaking the pre-market high was absolutely mint. I would like to see if Sean is ready to show me what his trades were again. If that 50 break was his trade, then that's something I would have taken. But if he took this dip long, then what an entry, obviously. Actually, now that I remember, I think he had it on a sticky note. I think it was a dip long entry. So even better, pretty much to this yesterday's lows kind of entry over there, and just obviously smoking the long for Sean, killing it. Sean, you want to come on? All right, we'll give him a second over there. Let's keep talking about, so 54 rejected. Obviously, we got a head and shoulders. Not like I use the head and shoulder pattern to trade, but I can obviously notice the head and shoulder pattern. And last time, if I remember, according to head and shoulders, the stock usually rejects off of the next shoulder to the right side, and that's what we're seeing overall. Coming back through VWAP, failing to hold VWAP, now coming back through to 51, all the way back to 50, and bouncing off of that same 50 barrier breakout, which I would have taken if I had my eyes on it. So kind of sucks to miss out on that trade. Overall though, buying at 50 looks like is the trade that you can pull off today for some nice scalps on XPEV. You like Microsoft here. Softy, let's go check out what Softy's looking like. I really don't know when to close my Rivian short today. I have $5 in the money. I was $6 in the money, and I don't want to close that position because oh no, I hate when that happens. Give me a second and let me just do that and remove. Remove. There we go. Awesome. No, don't do that. Cool. Microsoft. Do I like Microsoft here? Obviously, Microsoft, a little bit of a down day. Overall down day in the market in general, right? So we got QQQ's almost down 1% today. SPYs are down 0.3%, and that's being reflected in the overall tech sector. The Microsofts, the Apples are the 1.3% down overall with 13 million shares. Finding support overall over in front of 334. Great. I think VWAP rejection is something that you can expect, and obvious rejection around pre-market levels or even high a day. So based on the setup that you're looking for, I think we're kind of in the in-between ranges that I don't really want to push a trade. So maybe wait to see when 334 comes back into play, and you can basically give that 50 cent or $1 room based on your size. Or you could look for that short entry in front of 338 or in front of VWAP, either one. Or you could take both to get in over here, and if that's a loser, you can get back in over here for that short play to the downside for Microsoft. Does the market... maybe we can do that as a poll later if you wish. Do you think the market retraces flat or zero, like flat, green, zero?
Isn't flat and zero the same?
Flat, green, red. I mean, sorry. Thank you.
Cool,
I meant
thanks.
red. My brain's pooping. Thank
Just
you.
to clarify.
No, you're. Thank you. See, what would I do without you? All right, Affirm, big time in the money again. Look at that. People were clowning me for my Affirm long. Said, yikes. And gamer words were being thrown out for this Affirm long, but we're nice $3 in the money, kind of saving my day on this bad boy. But let's be real, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. My net on Affirm is actually how much I've been risking on this position every time I dip to the downside. So in any shape or form, this is not a good trade because of my sizing, because of my entries. If you took the entry at 120, then that was a classic risk to reward trade. What?
Mwah.
Yeah, that's a classic risk to reward trade if you got it over here. But if you do what I did, which is get over here, scale it, and add on the losers all the way down, have a really bad average price, then that's not such a good trade in my opinion. But what I did overall was a winner. My idea was correct. My thesis was good. That's what we like. Loving the hippie. It's not a hippie pattern, all right. But it's overall it's a good trade over there. We'll take this W. We'll move on from a firm. I don't really want to hold this position any longer. We'll take that W. Thank you, Affirm, for being my one of my only positive stocks today. I'm one positive, two positive, 1, 2, 3, 4 negative today. That hurts.
Prad, we have a nice message from a member for 9 months. 9 months. Larry Summers. I believe it's kind of a call. SPC at 1675. SPC is now at 1681. So let's take a look at Virgin Galactic.
Yeah, real quick, just throwing some orders on some on some buyout trading here. So let me just throw some orders and cancel some existing orders, and that way I can get more size on this position, and hopefully we can ride it to the top side. Again, now we're going to PayPal. Sorry, you said XPC space.
Virgin Galactic.
Virgin Galactic,
SPC.
yeah, space. Let's go check out what space is looking at. Space looks like it did come down hard. Obviously, still very bearish on the stock until they actually start making money. And even if they start making money, I'm still gonna be bearish on it. You know, I can't see people spending $100,000 to take a flight to just outer space, or not even outer space, the stratosphere, right? You're just going to the edge of space and coming back through. And so I don't understand the point of this company. Maybe later on they drop the prices or whatnot. But today, obviously, big rejection. Pre-market level $17 breaking and never really coming back there. You never really had to look back if you took that 17 break to the downside. Let's send it over to Sean.
Yo, what up, big man? You're talking about XPeng. Yeah, that was for me. That was a big trade. We rained down the cash on that one. You talked about me buying 50s. No, my friend. We bought 48s down here. We bought 48.15. So what we started to do was basically, and I think that, and again, you know, first of all, Apple working. I mean, that's a good call also. But here's XPeng, right? We didn't think there was anything wrong, man. Strong name, strong guidance in the right space, the EV space. We actually have a star beside it. So this was the name that I wanted to look at early and stick with. So it is on the sticky note today. And we just started to buy early. There's the 49.50 break. There's an average back down to 49. And then we were going to use 48 as our out. So we actually did do that. We took a little bit of a beat down there early when it just started to tank. But you know what? We believe in the name, Prad, just like you're talking about holding that Affirm and holding some different trades like that. As soon as we see these bottom wicks, look what we do. We aggressively just pound the long. Goes all the way to the upside. So we're long here like 48, 49, something like that, even lower than that. And then there's the out 53.12. We actually smelt out that the market was going to turn over. We talked about a market turning over here, and that's what happens. So we get out. That's just a keystroke. We actually had our stop at 52.50. Wish I would have held that short, but XPeng, man, my #1 stock. And then just as we left the show, this is going to look a little crazy, but we talked about defending Apple here down to 159. I really like this name. If the market's going to give back some today, you're going to have to be in the king, and the king right now is Apple. We're long at 160 flat. It just went to 160.50. We took the first piece out there at VWAP for 25 cents. We're long 160. Look, there's a 160.10. There's a 159.90. So literally our average price right here, 160 flat. We're going to take this. My offer's at 160.80. So we're going to wait for that to come through. I think we do get that today. Great job here. But yeah, to say that I love the trade is definitely not, that's an understatement, because I'm all over this. I love these kind of days, and just keep it going, Prad. Great job.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful longs on that side. You know, obviously, if I did some prep on XPEP, I would have pulled some triggers on that, and I don't know why I didn't chart it last night. I blame you guys. I even tweeted out, me chart now, you give ticker, and no one gave XPEP. Everyone gave Roblox and Rivian, so I'm kind of putting that loss on you guys and not on me. No, I'm joking. Obviously, I gotta accept the responsibility for that, for not doing the homework on XPEP over there and missing out on that trade. But can't cry too much about the FOMO. Let's go to CRXT. CRXT, another halt at 473. I just want to notice if if it halted again after, yeah, it did. So that halt was what we were talking about. It did not end up opening at 480 or so, which was the first indication. I think it opened around $5.30, but immediately not holding that halt price, getting rejected around these prices, and not holding around this halt price either. Now halting at $4.73, and looks like it wants to open at 455. So like I said, if it does open and it doesn't manage to break through VWAP and go back to these ranges, you can expect the trap longs to look for a fast exit out. So that's what you're getting over here, and the shorts will probably now be looking to get out for a profit. So when this opens back up, you might see some nice clean pops to the top side, but then you can't expect those pops to rock all the way back here, or maybe you can. We'll see how the stock behaves. We'll see where the volume comes in, but you got to remember 1 million flow. A lot of it's gonna probably be soaked up by the apes and by the market makers just trying to manipulate the short players. So be careful if you are short.
Prad, poll is there. Flat, positive or negative by the end of today. I voted for negative though. And we have a super chat from R-Dub Booyah, 20 Canadian dollars. Shout out our Canadian fella. There is no message for that, but just thank you very much. And if you'll write message after, we'll bring it up on air.
Just gotta manage this position again because we're finally in the profits for this bad boy. So I already have targets, so I don't really have to do much. Let's go. Looks like Prad's just maybe gonna get back to flat today, but maybe the market will, because that's what I voted for. I voted for flat, Missy.
For flat?
I voted for flat because, obviously we had a pretty big red day yesterday. I got burnt on that red day. I know a lot of our viewers got burnt on that red day. So for your sake, for my sake, let's take the market back to flat. So our longs, at least one of my long ends up working out, and then my short just keep burning because Rivian, you can just please go to the ground. So talking about Rivian going to the ground, I did go back into the short position. I am adding back. I do have one still, share lot from here that I have been holding all the way down, but now I'm scaling back after seeing Rivian get rejected around 116.50 or so. So I'm just gonna keep adding over here, giving it that 117 or the VWAP, to be honest. But I'll try to make sure that my average doesn't really dip below 117. That way I could scalp more shorts on the way down and actually have some for that end game end of the day move that I'm looking for.
And Dominic Familara entered the chat with his call for ALZN. Thank you, Dominic. And let's take a look.
Did RDub send a ticker, Miss V?
Nothing.
No, okay. ALZN.
Except for 20 Canadian dollars.
Ooh, 20 beanies.
How much is your cut?
How much is the what?
Haircut.
Mine, like 50.
Okay.
Like 40 actually. Like 40 plus, like I give $10 tip.
Today we're gonna get
$10 tip. Listen. Super chats are all fun and great, but what I want is 3,000 likes to prove me wrong. So let's see that 3,000 likes coming in. You guys have till the end of January to prove me wrong, and if you guys do so, then you guys know what your reward is. It's my hair is gonna turn blonde. So you guys have till the end of January to run up that like counter to 3,000 likes. But until then, well, how many days? 8 days? 9 days? 8 days? 8? Today's the 9th. Yeah, so let's see if you guys can make 9 1K days in a row. ALZN. Dominic Famularo ticker, 1.7 million shares today overall. Volume is actually picking up after not having any volume for most of the day. Volume picking up, causing the stock to break out, go through $2 all the way to $2.26. And we're seeing a little bit of a down candle coming in over here. Let's see if we could find support somewhere in front of VWAP, maybe around in these ranges, and then get another move to the top side. Looks like Neil has something.
Yeah, I got the APVO, which is when we traded in the morning show as well. Big volume spike. It actually resisted a halt. I was actually in this trade when it resisted a halt at 11.25. I had a long at 9, and then I had a long at 11.25. I took half out because it didn't halt. It then broke out all the way up to 12.50, so it ended up being a good trade. Watch out for this 14 high. Right after 8 o'clock, this stock is 14 down to 9 even. So I anticipate this is going to be a big level on AVPO. Not quite back into the 100% club, but could find some resistance up there as well. That would be at $13 would be 100% to the upside, and 14 big level here approaching on APVO. This is tremendous volume. The volume spikes on these breaks just happen at 11 and then again at $12. That's actually just as big as we saw at 10 o'clock and bigger than the volume that this had at 9:30. So big mover, looking like it's not done by any stretch of the imagination. Back to you, Prad.
Sorry, yeah, I was just trying to manage Rivian. Rivian is coming back into profits over here. We're about $2 in the money for Rivian, so let's start taking some profits. Rivian was one of my biggest positions, negative positions today. So working really hard to turn that around, and it was my biggest negative position yesterday. So obviously we're kind of revenge trading it, battling it, and so far so good. We're coming back to life over here. So I'm enjoying it. So glad that I saved some of my risk for the show, because way better trading on the show for me than the opening drive. So something that I'm noticing also, I noticed this in my statistics, is most of my losses come from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock, and then most of my wins are coming from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock. So looks like I just happen to be a way better trader for you guys, but when I'm trading for myself, it's just absolute disaster. So maybe I'll start coming into work at 10 o'clock now. But yeah, let's get back to Rivian. Rivian, we're back in the money. That's a good little position. I want to go see what Affirm is doing. Affirm, we did miss out on a little bit more profits. We did get that push above 125, but that's fine. We're not going to cry about like 30, 40 more cents, right? We're not going to cry about that. Now Affirm's actually flushing to the downside along with the overall market. So I'd like to see if Affirm managed to find support in front of 122, because I needed to find support in front of 122 just so I could expect that next move. If Affirm doesn't find support at 122 and goes back to 120, that's not a good look in my opinion. So we'll see how that pans out over here.
Prad, Dominic was spamming OGI on the chat, and I think we trust Dominic. We can take a look into this. Also, OGI has news that it's up after reporting better than expected Q4 revenue and forecasting higher revenue in Q1 2022.
Thank you, Miss V. So yeah, OGI. So obviously, Miss V just gave you guys the catalyst over there. Looking to see if I can find any size on the books, but looks like it's pretty even. Anytime the numbers doubles, guys, just think of it as one level. It's just the books are doubled up, and I need to change it. I think at this point my eyes are so acclimated to looking doubles at just one that I just get past it. But yeah, for you guys, I need to fix that. OGI though, 8 million shares, another classic Familoro stock, volume all day on this one. However, we are finding support in the pre-market range after flushing down, and now trying to go back to go test those higher days around $2.14. So let's see if volume can keep persisting, allowing the stock to go all the way through 214 and then make a new high day before lunchtime if that's possible, or even after lunchtime. Looks like volume doesn't really want to depreciate from this stock anytime soon, so it could very easily continue for lunch. Zoom short. So if you guys saw what happened yesterday after the earnings report came out, I was like, that's pretty crazy. People are going back to work. I can't really expect Zoom to be used as much as it was being used. So my bear mind kind of got turned off on last night's move after Zoom came out. So I did not see this move, though. I'll be honest, I did not see this move. I just saw this move and I just logged off the computer and I just went home. But coming into work today, watching this move play out on Zoom, I was very happy because I was like, okay, now this makes more sense. And that's exactly what they said in their report for their earnings. They said, we are seeing a little less usage overall, but that's not really affecting their earnings a little bit. I guess these highs are a little over exaggerated for Zoom. So good to see the stock come down to 200s and trying to really battle near the stock price. price. Obviously, the short of the day would have been around the pre-market level 215 break short, and you never really had to look back. But shorting around 200 could be a viable setup, but I much rather wait for the stock to go to VWAP before doing that. Actually, now that I'm noticing SPY is at VWAP, QQQ is at VWAP, and Zoom is really struggling to break through 200, this could very well be the barrier for it for a little while, unless the seller at 200 depreciates. Picked up a sleeper AUPH. Oh, I'm not really typing anywhere. Where's my mouse? AUPH. Let's go look at what AUPH is looking like. I need to drink water real quick. Yeah, nice little move on AUPH indeed. Let's see if AUPH can keep going above $20 here. We just rejected off of this $20. Even in pre-market, you guys see how we were below 20. We rocked above 20 off the open. Tried to find support just under pre-market, failed. I mean, we found buyers, rocked back to 20, rejected 20, and then all the way back down, and now all the way back up. So just based off of what I'm noticing over there, I just got to take that short chance on this stock. And I took too much size, so maybe I'm risking the 20 break, so that's fine. I can take the size, and we'll just get out exactly if 20 ends up breaking. I don't want to hold for the higher day move, which is around 2042 or so.
Prad, can we take a look at Disney? Disney is down after a report that Comcast is considering moving its content from Hulu.
Yeah, so Disney, obviously it just hurts to talk about it. Every time that I've talked about Disney, I've just been so bullish about it, and then every day we're seeing these articles come out, or not every day, but we're just seeing not good things happen in general on Disney. So I thought I pulled up Disney, but I didn't. There we go. I thought overall 160 would hold up, 160 would hold up, it would never break 160. 160 breaks, 155 will hold up, 155 would hold up, it will never break 155. 155 breaks. So at this point, I'm just done giving you guys bottoms on Disney. And even though I do have these lines over here, 145 and 130, this is just going off of a tweet that I sent out last night. So right now we are looking at Disney for finding that bottom at 150 or finding support in front of 150. But if that doesn't happen, then your next level 145 and then your next level 135.
Oh my God, I'm dying from cough here, but we have a super chat from Andrew 1059. Thank you, Andrew. I love the show. CRXT, I not done. Thank you for the love. We love you back and really appreciate all the support. And CRXT, is that or not, Brad?
Real quick, Rivian just is ripping for no reason. What the heck, Rivian? It just went from 115 to 120 out of nowhere within the 1 minute candle. Obviously I did not have a stop, and now I'm kind of getting burnt on this. I'm trying to add in front of 120, which was the original short that I had, trying to see if I can get back to that average price point on this stock. But obviously, if 120 breaks on Rivian, the way it's trading right now, we don't want to be holding this. Look at the volume candles coming in. Look at the tape heating up. I don't know if this is a value buyer coming in and saying, all right, enough is enough, we're buying this bottoms, or it's a short just completely taking his profits all at once and just popping the stock like crazy. But overall, though, we don't really have to know what's going on. All you need to know is buyers are here. They are trying to break that 120, and if 120 breaks, we don't want to be holding this position past that. So let me just throw out a stop. All right, 120. Awesome. Where are we going to? And that's that.
CRXT.
Real quick, I just gotta keep my eyes on Rivian here, Miss V. They just stopped me out, but I'm gonna have to get back right in. It would be, that was such a weak little break of 120 there. Just slightly broke 120 and then immediately dipped right under it. We're just gonna keep watching it. Obviously, this could be a very bad trade for me, and then immediately taking me back to a loser position on Rivian after churning my losses back on it. Did not expect this to happen overall, but as you guys saw, 120 ended up breaking, but then immediately back back under through 120 on Rivian over here. And you said CRXT.
Yes.
Let me just quickly do this here. Let's see if 119.10 breaks, and if 119.10 breaks, we should be better on this position. CRXT. Let's quickly go over to CRXT while I'm watching my positions with another eye on the right side over here. CRXT did ended up opening off that halt, and now obviously volume depreciating big time. The stock is now trying to find out where we can find buyers or sellers. You know, obviously 1 million flow. Can't expect a lot of buyers to come in, especially after this overall move to the top side and people getting trapped. Can't expect people to step up and start buying these lows and volume to pick back up again, especially due to lunchtime. It is that time of the day when people start leaving their chairs to go for their lunches, so you can expect volume to completely disappear from the overall market. Rivian over here, like I said, a horrible break off that 120, not really being a legitimate break, just stop hunters stopping you out and pushing you out of the trade, but looking for, you know, actual rejection off that 120 to come in. So we end up in a good trade that brings it down to 115 or so on Rivian. Our people, I don't know what that is, so let's go to Apple. Let's go see what Apple is doing. I want to take a quick gander at the overall tech market, which is the Apples, the Teslas, the Microsofts. Come on. Apple's still down about 1%. Looks like it's trying to battle near VWAP it tried to, but now at the almost near lower days, is it 159? So yeah, we're kind of near lower days, not too far from there. So looking for that big move to downside on Apple also, and bringing the whole market down with it. That way we get a nice little position on AUPH and on RIVN. I'm gonna go back to CRXT here because I feel like I did not do justice for it, because obviously my attention is being taken away by Rivian, by the overall market. So coming back to CRXT, looking for that. Looks like it did go up to $5.20, which is right around this halt price. It did go there, rejected off of that halt price, and now we're looking for the move back to $4.60. See if we can find support there. If we end up finding support at $4.60 or at this halt price generally, then we could get that nice move back to VWAP or even higher for the next move, if there is obviously buyers there. But again, I'm going to express that point: 1 million float, not a lot of volume there for really to soak up and go higher.
Prad, another therapeutics name, QLGN, is up more than 75% right now.
Sorry?
QLGN.
QLGN. Let's go see what QLGN is doing. QLGN, 66 million shares today, trying to break out higher at the moment. Looks like we did go as high as $2.33 or so on this candle, which also happens to be just around pre-market ranges. So we're looking to see if QLGN could continue going higher here to see if we can get that new high a day. Obviously, $2.80 is going to stand out near the high from yesterday. Let's go see what Rivian is doing. Rivian back to that 200 right now. So we're trying to see if 200 actually ends up, it's not 200, sorry, 120. 120 still being a little bit of a battle point. So as you guys can see over here, 120 battled a little bit. We broke 120 off the open, went as high as 123.98. I'll just say 124, which was kind of where I would have gone short, 124, 125-ish. Missed that opportunity, and then I got back in at 120. So now that we're still battling around this price, kind of just want to risk my whole day on this stock because I'm very bearish on this position. But just because I said that point, I said risk my whole day, not going to add any more, going to be very conservative now on this stock and just not let emotions take over me. Going to be there's size on the offer though, bringing the stock down. So if you guys just notice that size is being put on the offers and trying to bring the stock lower, so that would be great if the market comes down with it, at which point it would be stupid for me to not cross out and take more short. But obviously just being a little emotional now. Elon's baby, what's she up to? Well, why did you type it all crazy like that, man? You're trying to hurt my brain. Elon's baby, what is she up to? Let's go check out. Elon's baby, like we said, is making that beautiful pattern towards that 1150, 1140 or so. That pattern is that the higher lows, higher highs, basically creating a trend line on its way to those back to those price points. With the overall down move in the market, we're not looking for the short just yet on Tesla. We're looking for around 1150 or 1140 to be short on the stock. Miss V, are you looking for anything on Tesla?
I'm not looking for any shorts, that for sure, but looking for more long opportunities on Tesla today.
Awesome. All right, real quick, going on to AUPH to see if we can start taking some profits here. AUPH is 19 cents in the money. Nothing big or anything, but we can start taking some profits over here on the way down. Start realizing some of that money before the stock wants to turn around on us. Rivian is really giving me issues here, so I'm just gonna load up more over here because they really want to test my patience in front of that 200. So not 200, sorry, 120. So I'm just gonna try taking some more size. All right. Watch APVO for breakout over 114. APVO. APVO for breakout over 14. Not there yet, but pretty close. Not far from 14. The volume is still ramping up. Heating up. He's heating up. The volume is still hot. Hot boy summer hot volume. And we're looking for that 14 break, which is actually not far. So, yeah, for sure, if it comes in, let us know and we'll bring it up. EGLX. You have mentioned this stock before to us, Dominic. So, yeah, for sure, let's bring up EGLX right now. Let's see what this stock is looking like. Okay, don't tell me the charts are failing. There we go, nice. Low on the volume end, just slightly under 1 million, but looks like it wants to continue going higher. This was the high that we're looking for, the $5.25. We're just shy off that $4.25. Just shy off of that is where rejection is being established right now. So maybe we can find a support here and then go to $4.25. See if there's any barrier there to stop the stock from going any higher. And if there is no barrier, obviously volume could come in and then take the position for a new high day again.
Prad, LGVN is down more than 33% on the day, but here now shows some signs of moving to the upside. So let's take a look at LGVN.
LGVN. All right, let's go check out what LGVN is looking like. Just waiting for the chart and the NASDAQ level 2 to load up. So here's LGVN today, down about 31%. Obviously, people were very hyped up about the stock. They were talking about it in terms of, the next big SPAC play equivalent to DWAC. I have a quick point on that is try not to compare one stock to another most of the time. It's good to understand what happened on one stock and then using that play or using that theory onto the next one to help you make a better trade on that. But then trying to replicate the DWAC onto LGVN or LGVN onto DWAC or trying to replicate Volkswagen onto Tilray as people were trying to do it back then, I would urge people to not think about it that way, because that would stop you from taking gains when the stock is practically offering it for you. It has happened to me plenty of times where I'm like, oh, this could be the next this, and then that really stops me from taking profits because I'm waiting for that next big move or whatever, and I just let the stock turn around on me. So that person who I was talking to, they did tweet back at me and they said they took profits. So I'm very happy for you, my friend. But for those of you who are not part of the conversation, who are looking for an outlook, if you are stuck at the tops over here after yesterday's after hour move that you bought in at, that's the idea. Try not to replicate one stock to another. It's good to understand why one stock popped and how it popped and how to trade that, but don't let that targets fool you and stop you from taking money on this one. So good job to that person who ended up taking the profits. Buy more Costco on dip. COST. Almost forgot Costco's ticker there. COST. Let's go check out what Costco is doing at the moment. Rivian 40 cents in the money right now. AUPH actually big time in the money. Before I come back into what's it called to Costco, let me just go take some profits on Rivian and on AUPH, because that will put me back into a little bit of a more green state today, and allow me to actually take more trades instead of crying about my current state of trading today. So overall, Rivian short, we're back in around 119.44 my average price, and we're 50 cents in the money or so, looking for that move back through VWAP to the downside. Will not be happy if Rivian finds a way back towards 120, or even find support at VWAP. We want it to go back to the lower days areas, 113s, 115s or so. And as you see, I just took my first profit target on this downwards flush to VWAP. LCID. Let's go check out what LCID is looking like. Come on. Lucid Motors, obviously, we saw the stock move up to $56, $57 multiple days in a row now and get rejected around those prices. So here you go. I shorted it around 55. I shorted it around 53, around 52. What day was this? This was, I think, November 19th. Yeah, that was November 19th. So over here, November 22nd. What is today? 23rd?
Yep.
So today's 23rd. So today, yesterday 22nd, once again, the same 56 price and then being rejected. So today, we didn't even get close to that, getting rejected off, looks like 55, 54, and going down to $50 or so. Obviously, would like to get that dip by long in front of 50. This is where we bounced off of yesterday, and we didn't really get to 50 this day, but, we broke out of 50, which is why we're expecting that $50 dip by long or dip by bounce in front of 50, giving it your nice scalps to at least 51.50 maybe, or even back to 51 on Lucid Motors. Odd enough that I didn't pull up NIO after XPEV's move. Ismi, do you have something actually?
I wanted to bring earnings for you guys. So this is the board after the market closed today and before the open tomorrow. So we still have a few big names, guys. Some apparels, Nordstrom, Gap, Guess. We also have Dell. We have Brandon's favorite Data Group, Autodesk. Do you find anything interesting for you, Prad, on this board?
Yeah, I think it's gotta be the Dell and the VMware. Honestly, John Deere will probably keep our eye on that, but besides that, I can't really see anything that's gonna be exciting for me.
You guys write in the comments. What are you excited, and if you're excited to trade any of those names tomorrow?
Yes, thank you. All right, let's go see MRK, bro. I'm up 120%. Let's go, Juan Santiago. I hope it's Juan and not Jean. Either way, Jean Santiago or Juan Santiago. Let's go 120%. Let's go check out this MRK stock, so we can feel a little jealous by you being up by 120%. MRK on New York, maybe. Yeah, it is on New York. Why is my level 2 a little slow today? Anyways, 5 million shares traded overall on MRK. We're looking to see what the charts look like. Let me just close this because we don't need this one up anymore. And it is up about 100 and sorry, not 100. It was up about 1.92% today, and obviously ripping to the top side, finding to see if we can find support one more time on the same range that it has been. Oh, Rivian is ripping, and it is going to completely wreck me right now. What are you doing, Rivian? 120 did end up breaking, so we're looking to see if it's going to come back down here, just slightly under 120.50 and come back through 120. If 120 ends up holding, obviously loser of a trade, not going to be a winner. Rivian, not sure how we managed to rock back here and find support again and view up and go back to the top side. Just not a bad day, not a good day on Rivian. Sorry, just a horrible day on Rivian here.
Prad, watch the Lucid meltdown. I like this. On the chat, Lucid is down around 0.59%, and it's pretty trending on the chat right now.
There we go. Rivian instantly back through 120 after getting rejected around 120.50 or so. Looks like Sean wants something. Let's go to Sean. Yeah, let's go to Sean.
Yo, what's up, guys? Yeah, I just want to quick to take it away from you guys, just relax for a couple seconds. Apple, and again, a great job there. John Deere is an interesting name. Someone was bringing that up, so we could talk about that a little bit. But there's that Apple bid, and it's just, you know, sometimes you got to sit down there. I mean, Apple makes these lows. We talked about this when we left the first show before throwing it over to you, that I said, like, you know, you just want to dance with the king today. And I think that as the NASDAQ, I mean, I'll show you NVIDIA in a minute as well. But as the NASDAQ struggles, I believe we're going to still head lower here. So I wanted to trade a name that obviously Apple pretty strong today. We've been, you know, doing quite well on this. We bought some dips here. Again, got it up to 160, got out. And I just think that when you're trading the market and you're kind of hesitant a little bit, go over to a name that's had recent catalysts. Obviously, we've seen a big move up in Apple the last little while. So that's the daily chart, yuck. Not looking good because we don't show the splits on there. But, you know, you've seen Apple with strong moves. Obviously, yesterday into the close, hit back down. And then we find this 159 level there yesterday. Some tops, 158.70. Now, if it breaks or not, it doesn't really matter. I mean, our average price right now, 159.30. That's what that print is. We may get a piece out if we break that back down below 159.60. That's still a 30-cent win, but just cleaned it up right there. And what I want to talk about, too, was NVIDIA. Look, this is the problem. That would have been a great buy. I didn't even notice this. I actually went out to get, shout out to Tim Hortons there, got you know, a natural espresso day. There, got a cappuccino. And we'll have that after lunch. But as you can see right now, this bottom here of 309, like, that's a pretty unbelievable bottom. I would love to pick that up again in the own account. We'll see if it comes back down in there or something like that. But you're just battling with NVIDIA here. Again, you know, recent catalyst, yes, check mark, no doubt. But the thing about this is, and this is why it's a different story than Apple, this is down 2.3%, right? NVIDIA's up about, what is it, 100% or 80%, something like that in the last couple months. And Roblox, another name that's weak today, up 80% in 2 weeks. And you can see just these are less than the market. So the market's down 1.09%. This doubled it, right? So you're going to have a weak name here. I still think there's a couple more days of downside moves here. So I would always, if you're looking long, try to stick with Apple. You can see it's actually more aggressive than the market, 0.81 versus -1. So again, if you're going to look for longs and you think the market maybe has found a bottom here around this 161 down here, then I believe Apple is the right name to trade today, guys.
Yeah, nice. Man, I hate watching having those. Are we back on? Yeah, I'm back on. I hate watching those, having those entries and not getting wicked into those. Like, you're so short off of those entry, and then the stock just leaves you. You kind of feel like you got front run on that entry. I hate when that happens, but just goes to show how right he was on that idea. So nice little, almost nice trade on that end. But yeah, good idea overall. Keep an eye on MRK. It's not done yet. Yeah, we'll go back to MRK in just a bit. We're looking for some dip buy longs. Actually, the market's trying to come back to the downside, so maybe no more dip buy longs. We're still holding our short on Rivian, which wants to be really moody for some reason. So FU Rivian. Let's go to AUPA.
Do you see any buy dip opportunities in Lucid?
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Thank you.
No problem.
And let's go to Lucid and let's see what Lucid is going. So dip buy opportunity in Lucid. Yeah, I did say earlier $50 or so would be where I would like to buy the dip. Obviously, you have these lows in front of 50 in pre-market, but not much volume would have probably taken place at these price points. It is like 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, I don't expect a lot of people to wake up and trade around that time. So I'm not really gonna use that as a level. 50 is the level that I'm gonna use for a dip buy opportunity. So you could get long right now and give it a 50-cent room if that's something that your risk allows you to do so. A hot dog stand has more revenue than Rivian. Wow. Good point on that side, but yeah, not sure how people are looking to find value in Rivian at this point after the overall Ford dropping out, Amazon news and whatnot. So yeah, I'm still bearish. We'll see what happens. If 121 breaks, I'm pretty much done for the day on that stock. So we're looking for a big flush on Rivian. KTTA, we can talk about KTTA. Miss V, did you have anything other than Lucid?
I'm looking at Dash. Someone asked if it's a good buy now.
DoorDash?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, so KTTA making a move back towards through VWAP here right now as we're talking about it. And if you guys remember, I talked about this trend line that the stock had. We're looking for that trend line to be tested again. Maybe it rejects that trend line. Maybe it breaks that trend line. We don't know what the answer is, but we're looking to go see how the stock behaves at that price point, around $8 or so. So we're expecting it to maybe meet up around here. So that could be around 1208. Hi Gara, do you see a reverse head and shoulder on Facebook? Did you just call me Gara from Naruto? Do I look like Gara to you? I mean, Gara's kind of a badass, so maybe, but really? All right. Do I see a reverse head and shoulders on Metaverse? Let's go check out Metaverse. MVRS, or Facebook for short. And something that I actually noticed today. Did you notice if you open your Instagram account, you see powered by Meta?
Where?
On the bottom of the screen, if you open your Instagram account, it says powered by Meta. It has the Meta logo and everything. Never saw the Facebook logo there. So
On Instagram?
yeah,
I don't have this.
if it's like when you open the app, there's a little powered by Meta logo at the bottom.
Maybe you have this.
Yeah, maybe it's a Google thing. Maybe it's an Android thing. Yeah, that's weird that they don't have it on your side.
No.
Maybe it's because my phone's so slow that I see it.
Maybe you have the latest updates on
No,
there.
it's probably because my phone's really slow, and that's why I see it booting up and it says powered by Meta.
No, I don't think so. It just recently went to Meta, right? And then the opposite, like,
Yeah.
if you see this,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like something. I don't know. You'll show me later.
I'll show you
Maybe
later.
I'm
Yeah,
missing out.
I'll show you later. What was I talking about? Yeah, Metaverse. So you were looking for reverse opportunities. Obviously, this is the reverse that's playing out from the VWAP to the downside. So I'm not sure what reverse you would be looking for. Are you looking for a long in front of 335 or a long in front of 333? Maybe that's the reverse you're talking for. In that case, I would urge you to be having your having your market proxies up at the same time. That way, if the markets are trying to go lower and break the low a day, I would not be trying to go long. But if the markets are looking to reverse off the lower days, then maybe going long over here would be a more logical trade. Let's go see what Rivian is doing. Rivian is still struggling around my entry right now. So really, annoying the crap out of me, to be honest, for the lack of a better word. So Rivian's still playing with me a lot of my emotions. I still can't short Rivian on Webull. Boo. Yeah, I might have to call your broker, my friend. Call your broker, figure out how to locate shorts for Rivian, or honestly, in my humble opinion, move to a better broker. I think Webull and Robinhood are not the brokers you should be using if you're a day trader. If you're like an investor who opens up their account maybe once every 3 months or something, then like Robinhood and Webull are great, because but if you're a day trader, like, you don't want to be trading with Robinhood or Webull, my friend. You want to be using like something that gives you proper data, proper level 2 information, on time execution on fills, on time data in general, or information in general. So yeah. Levels on Best Buy for Neil. Neil, you want to answer that? For sure.
So I'm still in Best Buy, and it's going to be the same thing from this morning. I know this is going to sound boring, but this is your 15, because here's your 15-minute. This is 119.50, so call it that, or call it 120. I tend to say 120, and then I go to, in the aftermarket, in the early morning, I guess like 125 here, the next dip price. So I like those two levels. Those are sort of obvious. You've already broken, and the reason I like the long was, again, just bouncing into the 200 period and then holding a higher low eventually above that 50 period as well. And then you have 120, and then look at the last time we're in this price range, right? Bottom at 105, right up to a previous top at, what is that? Oh yeah, 125. Turns at 125, right back in here into what is currently this price that we're sitting right now, like a 118, 119. So once we get above 120, it's a 125 target for me. I'll be out in front of it. I'm not holding for 127 or 126.01. It's 125. Somewhere in that range, I want to just be able to get out of it. The problem with this trade is clearly, obviously, it's getting a bit of a bounce. But the real problem with this trade is how weak the market has been. So you're trying to put a comeback. I kind of feel like we'd already be through 120 if the market was stronger today. And that's the flip side of this coin. 115 is held very well this morning. And this was always a different style trade for me. It was scalp one piece and then just hold on to it. Not like Zoom where I'm taking a second crack at it, scalping it. This was more along the lines of I expected to catch this sword and then try to hold it all day long. And because I have no choice, I have to, sorry guys. QLGN here. Just to jump from one name to another, because I know a lot of you guys are looking at this stock. Load, there, come on, there we go. QLGN actually just stopped me out of a short at 3, and then is going to be a failed break. So I had a too long, well, was it short off 2, down to 150, a long at 2 to 250, a long at 250 to 3, and then a short at 3, where I was able to get some out here 85, and then at 70, then I was holding for 250 again. And then it just stopped me out at the top. And if that's not a failed break, I don't know what is. Clearly, I was a little bit distracted just now, so I did not short this 90 to 95, which you just get right back in it when it's a failed break like that. But anyways, now it's starting to capitulate. But the way this is respecting these even dollar levels and putting in volume highs, like it's doing more volume now than it did at the open. It's just, these are so fantastic for day trade, and I wonder if it has to do with you get the holiday shortened week, less eyeballs on this, and maybe it's just easier for it to test to these more obvious levels, and then the big volume just steps in, and the big volume is more retail trade as opposed to some regular algos out there. So that might just be the theory, but it was such a clean break at 2, and then after it was a pretty solid break at 250. It never put you under any pressure in either of those cases. A lot of times there'll be some stop hunting. You have to hold it against you a little bit before the momentum comes in. Forget it. It just kind of breaks and it goes, and you're laughing. So QLGN should be on everybody's radar to trade today.
Thank you, Neil. And hey, Prad, can we take a look at DoorDash? Krishna is asking us if Dash is a buy now. So from my own point of view, if it holds this 183 support level, might be a good opportunity. If it doesn't break to the downside, looks like it's a little bit struggling in here. And also, if we take a look at a higher time frame, here we can see that stock bounced back to the upside after finding support in here and making double bottom, but then went to the downside again, bounce back to the upside out of this level, and then broke it all the way to the downside. So it would be interesting to hear your opinion, Prad.
Yeah, let's go check out DoorDash. DoorDash on New York down about 8.5% or almost 9%. It is on SSR, however. So and speaking of Rivian, I did get stopped out of my Rivian short, and that's going to be the end of my day, most likely. That I pretty much hit my risk allotment for today, and within about 3-4 minutes, these two positions are going to get automatically closed out by the software, and they'll just close it to wherever in the money, out of the money, wherever it is. I could close it right now if I wanted to, but I'll just give it the clock to close me out, and another red day on the book. But that's fine, lost a couple discipline in the morning off the open, and that led to a big loser. And then obviously Rivian over here managing to somehow find buyers and just completely rip. So that is that. Anyways, that is my trading day for today. Hopefully you guys are having a better day. Let's go to DoorDash. DoorDash is trying to somehow find bottoms. Well, not somehow. It is trying to find bottoms in general in front of 120 or so. This is the dailies. Looks like we ended up breaking that 195 low over here, and now we're trying to go to the next low. So let's go see if we can find that. On the dailies right now, I see right here 174s or so. We did end up breaking these 185s on our way to 180, 175. Let's see if we can find some support in front of those few numbers for DoorDash.
Prad, I assume we have a few new people who found us for the first time. Well, welcome everyone. And if you're here for the first time, please make sure to subscribe and catch us live every day from 8:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. And I also see a lot of questions in terms of our trading platform. Well, once again, we trade with Day Trade the World prop firm with P-Parade platform. We absolutely love it. And you can trade with P-Parade platform everywhere in the world except for the US due to your guys' regulations. And again, even though it's a prop firm, you can open an office even at your place and trade from home with our prop firm.
That's right. You guys can open your own. I guess it's like a franchisee model, or yeah, it's a franchisee model. You guys, feel free to check out on the Day Trade the World link that Miss V just posted in the chat.
Or you can look up for offices on our official website.
Yeah.
You can look up where you can find actual offices like we are
Yeah.
in one like trading floor, and you can join them.
That's right. So for anyone looking to get into prop firm trading, click on daytradetheworld.com. All right, where are we going to next? ASTS. ASTS. Let's go check out what ASTS is looking like. Currently, while we're talking about it, 1.6 million shares. It is trying to find a bottom, to be honest. Looks like it tried to find a bottom before, and we're almost at the same price, really not too far from there. And my shutdown clock is really flirting with itself, but there is no way I'm going to be able to trade anymore. It's just flirting with a 9-hour and a 4-minute clock. It's kind of cute. Anyways, ASTS down 10% on SSR. You cannot short the stock by just taking out liquidity. You have to get picked up on the offers on an uptick. Overall, though, I think the trade's kind of dead right now. The volume's really low. There is no real volume past these volume spikes. So the overall move would have been just off the open, and ever since then, I would not even try to catch the bottoms because there is no real volume on it. You're depending on a big spike to come in, and that spike either depends on a short closing their position or a big buyer coming in and thinking there's a value buying area over here. So I can't really expect that move for the high side.
Is Tesla barcoding?
Is Tesla barcoding? Let's go check out. Is Tesla barcoding? Tesla. Yeah, is kind of barcoding in a way, but it has a pretty decent range if you think about it. So you can scalp it in these ranges if you want to, but obviously. If that range breaks, you can't get indisciplined and start scaling all the way in on the way up, or vice versa on the way down. So be very careful if you are looking for that scalp game over there on Tesla.
Gotcha.
AUPH, let's go see what AUPH is doing. AUPH just kind of, losing steam, no real volume, kind of just putting me to sleep, not really doing a whole much. We just took our last few profits on VG, so let's go see what VG is doing. VG, we're all out of that one too. I want to go check Rivian real quick. Rivian, wow, back to $125 on Rivian almost. What an insane move. Look at that volume picking up and just completely ripping. That is insane. Not sure if Neil and Sean want to pull a trade on it and talk about it, but there you go. There's some size on 124 on Rivian right now that is being tested. Obviously, there was multiple barriers on the way up that got tested that I was trying to go short in front of, but 124 is going to be the actual short that you want to get because that was the previous high of day also. There is some size in front of 124, and this move is a little irrational compared to the overall market. So I guess if I had any room for risk right now to take another short again after losing out on this one, I would be getting right here in front of 124 on Rivian and riding it all the way back down to VWAP. A way better risk to reward than what I had over here, but that's because I was looking for my targets down here and not just VWAP. If I had taken target at VWAP, I could have gone back in at 124-ish or so. Like I said, once again, there was some size at 124 that's looking to hold it down, but if it doesn't hold it down and gets taken out, then obviously Rivian just wants to do Rivian things today.
Prad, I wanted to share you some love from the chat. John Strasburg is saying, hey Prad and Miss V, I just want to say thank you for the RIVN calls last week. Made $700 and the next day I bought Nvidia calls day before earnings when you said you wish you would have. On Open Bell next day he just over 7,000 for only 4 call contracts. Would have done it without you too.
Let's
Oh,
go.
it's so sweet. Thank you so much. And yeah, John Strasburg, thank you for being with us. It means everything to us if we contribute something into your trading, if we're helpful to you, if you have us as a company. And thanks a lot, guys. We love all of you. And again, I remind you that it's a perfect time for like o'clock. We just broke 500 likes to the upside, and we would really appreciate if you smash it, click it, touch it right now. We still have more than 2,000 viewers, and likes are very important for the community and YouTube algorithm. So guys, pump them up. And again, Prad will go blonde. Prad will go blonde if we hit 3,000. Like, come on. I want to see that. I want this happen before the Christmas.
Yeah.
I swear you will find a girlfriend right away.
We'll see if that happens. Let's go to Sean.
Yo, what's up, Playboy? Great call there on Rivian, man. I mean, we shorted the same thing. I think 120, 120.50 got out on a 121 break. So it took about a buck or so of a hit right there, but just right now took down that 124. So we went short on 124. We took out 2/3 actually at 122.50 for $1.20 or $1.50 actually there about win there, and about a $1.30. Now we'll hold the last piece and see if we can travel back down here. And I'm also going to average into this trade if it does come back up. But there you go, man. 2 times the charm here on Rivian. Yeah, it's just been a great day. Our Apple trade still working, man. We did get a piece out there at 159.60. So the only 2 trades I have on right now, Apple long 159.30 right there, and then Rivian short right now 123.76. I don't know. I just went over there when you mentioned Rivian was starting to rip. I just went over, offer, enter. Really that simple. I got 76s. Took that down for, I guess, yeah, so $1.20. $1.20. Here it comes back up, guys. Watch out. High of the day right here, 124. Don't give it past 125 is my advice. But here it comes right back in. Sometimes you got to scalp these names, Trader Prad.
Where's the button? Yeah, obviously, I don't know, lost for words. Kind of sad that missed out on that $2 move. I should have probably just scalped this over here, like you said, and gotten back over here. Yeah, you know, lessons. Hopefully, I get back at it on the horse tomorrow and make some of these losses from the last 2 days back. But yeah, you know. Happy that you guys are killing it. All the viewers, Sean and Neil, taking that nice little short on Rivian. Congratulations on that nice $2 move to the downside. And like Sean just said, you gotta scalp it. Don't let it reverse on you back to 124 and then actually break it. If you're just holding it all the way through and you did not take a $2 profit for a risk of maybe 50 cents to $1 risk, like that's on you. Y'all have a Discord or something. We're still working on it. I got to record a video for that. I'm still got to make a script and whatnot. So we'll just give us time. I will be surprised if Rivian doesn't get to and over 130. Ooh, okay. Yeah, obviously I'm bearish on Rivian, but from the current momentum, how Rivian wants to trade, I very well easily could go do that. So like be careful on the short side, guys. Obviously, like don't let it go through 125 is what Sean said. So don't let it go through 125 if you are shorting 124. Where are we going to? Killing it might be overstatement for me, but I'm doing okay. Listen, as long as you're in the green, you're killing it. That's all that matters, right? All right, where are we going to? Where are we going to next? Prad, your thoughts on T-Doc? T-Doc. T-Doc is loading up. Come on. Just give it a second here, guys. Give it a second. Awesome. Killing it is relative. Yes, killing is relative. As long as you're in the green, boys. Just keep your mental up. It's all about just your mental. Don't defeat yourself in the brain, because then you're just gonna lose the game overall. Don't lose up here. Always got to win up here. TDOC 6% down move today, with about $6 also down overall. 102.5 on the bids. Let's see what the low a day is. 102.10 is the low a day. It's trying to find support again in those same levels. Let's see if it can find support there, and then go back towards 103s or even 104 slash VWAP area. But obviously TDOC not really having a good day today. Let's go see how it's looking on the dailies. Come on. Obviously that chart's not gonna load for me. TDOC. Let's go pull it back a little bit, and this is what we're looking for. So now the stock is trying to go test that $100 support. This is like all the way back in 2020, February of 2020. So this was a long time ago, breaking a lot of support levels on the downside, and about to go play with these levels over here. Obviously looking to find support in front of 200, in front of 100. But if 100 doesn't hold up, which is these levels off of 2020, the stock could very well go down to those 90s and the 80s very quickly after that. Nvidia took off. Let's go check out what Nvidia is looking like then. Nvidia got a decent pop, but not really took off. You know, we're not taking off would be, in my opinion, I guess, like what Rivian is doing. Nvidia just getting a nice little pop from those 310s, the bottoms over here, back to where it's 314s, 315s, or VWAP, whatever you wanna call it. So nice little pop overall on the chip maker. Let's go see what AMD is looking like. SPY's made a pop also. QQQs are also trying to go back to VWAP over here. So market's trying to establish a bottom overall in the broad spectrum. So AMD like same idea. There you go, bouncing off of those 145s and coming through to 150s or so. Palantir, nice run off the bottom. Yeah, let's go to Sean.
All right, I just want to talk about AMC quickly here. What up, Mike? Yeah, I'll take any of those, man. I'll PayPal you the money, if you know what I'm saying. Down to $39.50 right now. And I just want to bring this up to everyone's attention. This is a name that obviously, there's Apple. Yes, sir. Apple, ring the bell on that one. Up a dollar. I didn't even really realize this. What is the NASDAQ doing here? Apple nicely up a dollar. We're along 159.30. But let's go back to AMC. That's why we're here. This $39.50, just as a level here, this has been one that it's not on the sticky note today, but I've written there numerous times. We can even zoom back a little bit more. But here's this $39.50 level right here that's been dropped down to a couple times. Is it 50 exactly? I mean, this is 50 down here, but you can see we've had some support down here around 39.50, 39-ish. So I just want to bring that to everyone's attention. With AMC down 4%, we saw GameStop with a little bit of a run yesterday. AMC yesterday, not great, but a nice run into the afternoon. Actually a decent run before falling off there, but a nice run up to 42. And I just think that we could get some support down here around 39 on this name. So let's watch out for AMC. If you want to take a stab here, I cannot blame you, but right now just two positions we have. Long Apple 159.30. Where's the minute chart? We can show you that trade just in case you're joining us for the first time. There it is right there. Beautiful. Couple longs here out, so we still have that trade. And then Rivian right now still on this tip on the 124 short. So $1.80. Let's go, Rivian. $1.80 now in the money on. Let's go here on Rivian. And then also, guys, Apple $1 in the money. So hey, man. Profitable lunchtime, as we say. Mamma mia, what are you guys having for lunch? Today it was barbecue chicken, and then I, of course, had the salad with some tuna on top. So all is good over here. We've just passed our daily goal. So congratulations to anybody that's had a couple of these trades today. It's been a good one for us. But again, watch out, man. The NASDAQ, I still think we have a run to the low side here near the end of the day.
Yes, sir. Yeah, obviously, downside is what Miss V voted for. I voted for flat. I hope you guys voted. I know you can't vote, but I hope the chat voted also, so we'll come back to it.
I believe they did. We have 1,057 people so far who voted.
Nice.
And negative is leading, 53%. Flat is the next, 25%. And positive is on the last stage at 22%. And guys, this is so unfair. 1,063 people voted. but we have only 620 likes. So team, please, if you're in the chat and you're watching us from your phone, hit the X in the corner, close it just for a second, give us a like and come back. We will really appreciate to get 1,000 likes.
9 days in a row. Let's see if you guys can manage that. So Rivian, wow, beautiful, beautiful short off that 124. Let's go. Let's see if we can go all the way back to VWAP. And if Rivian goes all the way down back to like 113, I'm going to absolutely lose my mind today and probably punch a hole. So, you know, if that happens, I don't know what to do. We'll see. We'll see. We'll come back to it. Make a vote out of the like button, guys.
If you know
yes.
how, I would do that.
Yes, yes, do it, guys. Whatever, however you do that, do it.
Great job. We broke 700 likes.
Nice.
Yoo-hoo. Let's go.
300 more. 300 more.
We can do this.
Almost there. Still got about an hour and a half left for memes and movers. So I think we got this. We got this, right? All right.
1 like per smile.
1 like per smile. Ooh.
Okay, let's give them a good smile. Hopefully it works.
All right. 110 Trader Prad, I guarantee it. Rivian. Oh man, I'm gonna lose my mind if it ends up at 110 today. But we'll see how that ends up. We'll see how that goes. No offense, but I hope you go crazy. I needed to go to at least 115. Well, yeah, dude. No, don't. I'm not offended by that any chance. You know, I wanted to go to 115, but I'm gonna be sad because I was bearish about it the whole day, and I took 1 loss on the shore. I won 1 shore. I won the other shore. I took a loss on the other shore. I couldn't take this shore, so it just kind of sucks that you know. Couple bad entries kind of locked me out of making the right entry on Rivian. So timing a little bit, need to be perfect on the timing for your trades. Obviously, you need to you know, really wait for the perfect opportunity and not let the opening drive FOMO completely wreck you a little bit, right? After the opening drive, the downside happened. I tried the short near VWAP. Failed. Tried the short near high, pre-market high. Failed. Should have gotten back here. Didn't because I was very sad. I got back in here. Too late. Not enough size. Got back in here. Too late. Not enough size. Got back in here. Too much size. Too late. And then did not have time or room to really get it over here. Looks like that Rivian off open was forced. Yeah, it was kind of. I don't know what to say.
Platform lets you short. Mohsin Iqbal is asking, well, again, Mohsin, we can short with P-Pro8 platform. We almost always have shorts available. What I like that we even can short IPO. I sent you the link, so go check it out.
Yeah, indeed. You know, obviously not sure how it works in the States or whatever country you live in, but if you have access to P-Pro8 in the country that you live in outside of the States, obviously, maybe I would urge you to go find looking for that broker or you know, an office that has that software in them. All right, we're going to Rivian Big Cup Apple. Let's go look at Apple. Ooh, yeah, nice little move on Apple over here. Looks like this could be the one that takes the market back to the high. Well, not back to flat, but back to the tops over here, breaking VWAP at least from SPYs. So Apple right now moving through VWAP to through 160.60s or so. Obviously, we saw this move coming in on Apple not too long ago when the electrical vehicle news dropped out from their news outlets, I guess, or their PR team, and how they were trying to ramp up the process for their cars, for the self-driving cars, that is. So today, with the overall negative movement in QQQs and the stock market, kind of, you know, putting Apple on down 0.3%, but Apple's very much geared up, getting ready to try and end flat for the day, looks like.
Prad APVO is also going, also Nasdaq.
APVO. Let's go see what APVO is doing. Yeah, APVO volume is coming back into the stock. Looks like lunchtime is coming to an end. People are coming back in. You saw the move on Apple. You're seeing this move on APVO right now. Also, volume is being put back into the market. Looks like it's time to start trading and making some money for you guys, not for me, sadly. mRNA. Let's go see what mRNA is doing. You wanted my eyes on mRNA. What was the question? Where did the question go? What? Did Miss V? Nope, that's not the one.
What's it about?
It's the mRNA one. It was like right above. Oh, there you go. Nope, that's not the one. All right, anyways, we'll just talk about it. I just wanted to bring. Oh, there he is. That's Yuri. Can I get your eyes on mRNA for a second? Looking for a range bound 217. 217, I think you meant 270 to 276, or 271 to 276. So obviously this is where I went long on mRNA. I was very chicken because I didn't have much room for my risk today, so I didn't capture this $10 move, and then I went short at 280, and again I didn't capture another $10 move to the downside because of fear and you know, not outsized risk for the amount of room that I had left. So two great trades, but horrible executions that missed up opportunities on mRNA over here. So in my opinion, my trade's done, but you could still get that scalp in that same level. Instead of here, you could look for that short at 276 and long in front of 271. Looks like mRNA is giving you a nice little range in these nice opportunities in this range. Let's go to G. Oh, no, I gotta scroll down actually. Hold up. All right. Be back live at 2 p.m. That's right. You guys go right back into the 2 p.m. show with Sean, Neil, and Brendan. Right into the 2 p.m. show for the closing hour, or not the closing hour, the closing buy hour. Buy hour. 2 hours. All right, where are we going to? Let's go to APTVW is the variant for APTEVO. Thank you for that. GOEV double top. Let's go see GOEV. GOVE, come on. Let's see if GOVE is doing something. It is. So GOVE managed to completely make its way back towards the pre-market levels after establishing a bottom around $10 or so. But obviously, this is the level that you could expect rejection from 1180s if it manages to get there. Let's break out of 1140, 1150 first. If 1150 ends up breaking to the high side, looking for a rejection at 12s or 1180. Guys, your classroom in Toronto, classroom?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, trade floor, yeah. Trade
Classroom.
Floor. Yeah, the classroom. GOE Prad, GOEV, not GOVE. Yeah, we're on GOEV. We're on GOVE right now. Can you look at Amazon for today? Yeah, for sure. You know, obviously, not a lot of people ask for Amazon, so let's go take a look at Amazon. Amazon did try to go up to 36.20 today, but looks like 36.20 ended up being a barrier and got rejected off of that. I mean, this looks like a lot like yesterday how the overall market was. So we get this pop off the open and then just flushes for the whole day. Kind of looks very similar. Pop off the open and flush for the rest of the day. You know, just sucks to not being able to capitalize on the overall move, but so far finding support in front of 35.40 looks like, or even 35.30, and trying to go back to VWAP or even in pre-market ranges where we are trading right now currently at. Let's go check out AUPH. We're still short in AUPH and just letting the stock do whatever it wants. Looks like it wants to find support at $19 right now. Not really breaking under that. So maybe I just throw out another profit target to see if we can realize some more money on AUPH just in case it wants to return back towards that $20 where we originally shorted it from. Check Tesla. Let's go to Tesla.
Nothing.
Yeah, not really much going on, as Miss V just said. You know, 1115 is looks like trying to find support at 1115. Obviously, you guys saw the move on Apple, trying to see if the Apple move up is gonna bring some green candles on other stocks, which in return is gonna put the market a little bit higher or even above VWAP. But like Sean said, there could be more red coming into the market later today. Spies are looking to get rejected off of VWAP right now. Apple, as you saw not too long ago, AAPL. Made the move back towards VWAP slightly after this triple top over here. So let's see if it's going to break through that triple top, or is it going to turn that triple top into a resistance and go back lower under VWAP. Obviously, we're looking to find support at 160 with this move on Apple, but anything is possible. We could immediately come back down.
Could you show the open positions banner, please? Guys, me and Prad, we can't show position board. It just doesn't really work along with the program we use for stream. Anyways, we'll work on that. But as you can see, Prad has his positions in the left corner. He's now short on AUPH. And in my case, I mean, I can just show you my trades. I was only once long on Tesla earlier here. And I am looking for opportunity around 1136 for long, even though I know that Prad said that he's looking for 1140 level for going short.
Why are you laughing, Miss V?
When you do this?
Why are you laughing, Miss V? The chat wants to know why you laughing, Miss V.
You were stretching.
That's
very,
lies.
very cute.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did.
Why are you lying?
I could bring camera on you anytime.
Why you lying, Miss V? I didn't do anything.
I'm not lying. Chat, trust me more. By the way, guys, I know you judge me for this, but here's some gossip TraderTV.Live segment. And as we were talking about earlier,
I saw that today.
yeah, Kim Kardashian was spotted with Pete Davidson with some love bite on his neck. So looks like
Yeah, it looks like someone got a hickey.
love birds.
Yeah. Move on. Who cares? I'm jealous, obviously. Obviously, very jealous. You know, Kim Kardashian banging body. You know, much rather have her give me a hickey than Pete Davidson. But it is what it is. You know, it is what it is.
Arun, who cares? Well,
Arun's here.
no, someone says a quote from
okay,
Arun. Who
okay.
cares?
Prad, can you take a look at CEI? It seems like there's a lot of spoofing going on with that ticker. I mean, that's the nature of the market, my friend. Spoofing happens all the time, and that's one of the first few things that we get taught is don't believe the size on the level 2 until that size actually starts printing and you see the size get taken out. Well, for example, right now you see this 1,482 lots on the ARCA book. But if those lots are not being printed on the time of sales, and if the size is not being taken or depreciating on the level 2 as the size is printing on the offer, until that happens, think of it as always as a spoofer. If that size gets taken out, if the rug pull or the cloud pull, you know, I don't really have a term for the opposite of a rug pull, so I called it a cloud pull. So if that cloud pull happens, the stock could just rip, and if you're short, you're screwed, right? So don't believe size until you actually see it get tested and actually print. Prad, you get to sit next to Miss V. What's the? Oh, you're talking about Pete Davidson, and yeah, obviously I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying it's like, look, she's taken. All right, come on, don't make me start this again.
So does Kim Kardashian.
But
All the good girls are taken.
That's true.
That's not
true.
true. You can find
That's
one.
true. They're all taken. I'm gonna cry now. You just hurt me even more, Miss V. Why'd you have to say that?
You're funny.
Okay, spoofing illegal. I'm calling the SEC. Yeah, good luck, bro. Good luck. You know, SEC doesn't care about anything but, you know, making that money for themselves. All right, that's the secret society of collecting commissions. That's all they do. Kim K single? No, she's taken by Pete Davidson. But like, obviously, who cares?
I care.
I care too, but it's just like, goddamn, Pete. Come on, Pete. He had Ariana Grande too. Like I loved Ariana Grande until she got married to him.
I actually read like
Or
the
engaged.
article. She's now engaged, but to another guy. Not to
She was
Pete.
engaged to him
With
too,
him
right?
too?
Yeah.
Well, I've read that he literally had so many great girls in Hollywood, was dating with them. Like the most
I just
beautiful
know Ariana
ones.
Grande and Kim K now. Okay.
Oh, a few.
Okay. Yeah, I guess Pete Davidson is busting, yo. All right, Rivian getting blasted. Really, I can't wait to go see what's going on over here. Rivian, wow, it made a return back towards 123, 124, and look at that candle on that 1 minute, getting blasted indeed. Just getting rocked to the downside. So Rivian giving you nice scalps in front of 124 short, and giving you scalps also in front of 120 long. Obviously screw the stock. I absolutely hate the stock today. I also hate it yesterday. So looks like I may just be flat on this stock for this month right now after the IPO open, which is not something that you want to be in a position for. You don't want to give back all your gains on a stock after killing it. So yeah, sucks to see this happen. I mean, then again, this is so irrational, so moody. Like, come on, up, down, like, oh my goodness, pick a side and stick to it, my friend.
Prad.
Kim will treat you like a penny stock, take you to zero. Hey, at least she'll pump me before she takes me to zero, right?
She gives love bites, right? So she'll treat you nice. We have a message from Sagat Chaudhry. Hey team, love the MEMES and Prad show. Hey, can you do a technical analysis on GGPI, please? I'm not sure if we do technical analysis, but we can take a look at GGPI. And thank you for the love. On the love update, we broke 800 likes, which means just 190 more to get our dream number, 1,000 likes.
The chat got the joke. That's good. The chat got the cringy little joke out there. They're laughing at me. That's all that matters. As long as I make a joke out of the whole situation, we're good. Pump me, baby. Exactly. All right. So GGPI, Polestar, technical analysis on this was kind of irrelevant in my opinion, because the stock is the EV sector. It should be belonging higher. I could give you technical analysis, but like I said, GGPI. It's a SPAC play, and that's why it bumped from that $10 to $16 or so. But obviously, it is Polestar. We're looking for that name change to happen in that stock after it finishes, a way higher price point. Probably not hundreds. Probably not. Maybe somewhere where NIO or NIO and XPEV are in the 40s and the 60s. So let's see when that happens on GGPI. That's what everyone's waiting for. The acquisition, the merger play. So technicals on this are great, but it's not really a day trade play in my opinion. There's way better day trades out there than trading GGPI. This is more of a swing or an investment play. So on that side, we are coming back to these lows over here. Looks like at $12 or $13. Sorry, if we go back to 13 all the way up to 11.50, I think is just a buying area. And then whenever that merger ends up happening, you just flip your shares towards the new ticker. Something that BBIG is really failing to do. Yeah, Ms. V?
I was looking at Tesla, and I see a few people talk about Tesla. So where's my chart? What happened? As you can see, guys, it's trying to break this level of 1,111. If it does break to the downside, I would watch for this level next, around 1107. But for now, it's still hanging out around this 1112. So let's see. I'm still looking for some long opportunities. And again, I was saying that I also was looking at around 1136. Obviously, it's far from that now. But I was looking for long at 1136. And you said you were looking for short at 1140.
Yeah, 1140, 1150.
Okay.
Yeah, somewhere around that. And also 1110 long is what I would have on my level. I actually tweeted about it not too long ago. I have that line on my chart. So 1110 long could also be a nice little scalp opportunity on Tesla for anyone looking for that trade. Where are we going to? BBIG. Yeah, I just want to talk about BBIG real quick because I noticed while pulling up the stock is we're down 21% on this position. Man, every time I pull up this stock, we're just on a new low. Maybe I just stop pulling it up for those of you who are long, because this is absolutely insane. At this point, I don't even want to talk bad about it because I know how many people got burnt. My friends who I know personally who got burnt on this stock because of some Reddit DD, right? So absolutely devastating what's going on over here. Luckily, I saved some money for my friends and I told them, look, the stock is going to $5 very soon. Get out of it. So hopefully they listened to me and they got out and they're not bag holding it. Might be a very, very sad conversation in the WhatsApp messages. And the fact that we're still using WhatsApp is sad in itself. Maybe we should start moving over to Signal to protect our conversations a little bit. CRXT VWAP. Let's go check out CRXT. CRXT back to VWAP indeed, even with the low volume. Looks like it's trying to inch its way back there, and actually broke out not too long ago. While I'm pulling up CRXT, let me just show you that 1110 line that I was talking about for Tesla. So it's actually at there you go, 1110 is what am I even doing, Prad? What are you doing? Just go to the 5-day and just show them the 1110 bounce around here. 1100, sorry, not 1110, but also have this 1110 line also, which I probably took it out for some reason. I don't know why, but there was a 1110 line before.
Prad, when you have time, can we take a look at MRO?
MRO?
Marathon Oil. CR38 really want us to take a look. Stock is up 5%, but I don't really see any news on this oil name.
Which one is it?
MRO.
MRO, okay. Oh, close my chart. Give me a second.
Oh no.
MRO. Let's go check out. Let's go check out what MRO is looking like. MRO right now with about 11 million shares traded for almost 5% high. Looks like the high day was at 1648, so not too far from there right now. Actually, I want to notice if there's any size on 1650 that could have blocked it. Not really. Not really much size there that could have blocked it, but we are seeing a little bit of a downturn overall in MRO. Off of those highs. So let's see if we can find support in this range around 1630 to 1640 to 1630, or even in this range around where VWAP is, where 1620 is. Obviously, we did dip around VWAP once and found support at $16. So I'm expecting the stock to not dip too far under VWAP if we do get there. ISPC wants to run again. My nose is so itchy.
I can hear.
You can hear my nose scratching itself? Yeah. All right, ISPC, 28 million shares traded today. Looks like another halter all over the place. Maybe not. Actually, it only halted once, twice, 3 times, and then pretty much normalized itself around these lows were $11 to $14. Kind of just caught a bottom and made this run to VWAP. And now trying to see if we can actually break VWAP with another leg up, if that's possible for the stock. So ISPC, nice little move to VWAP off those $11 bottoms. Tesla has a lot of room to break down if it decides to flush from here. I don't have a strong support till 1082-ish. So yeah, Tesla could very easily, and without a doubt, break that 1110 and flush lower with the overall market sentiment trying to, obviously bearish on the market. You guys are bearish yourself. You guys voted for, I think, negative 50-something%. So yeah.
Come here for Rivian for a second.
Let's go to, yeah.
Yo, what's up, guys? Yeah, thanks, Brad. Just give you a little bit of a break here. So we still are long on that Apple. And look, I had a 119.50. I'm still short Rivian 124. So that's what the talk is about right now. I did have a short. I did have my bid right here at 119.50. I'm kind of feeling a bit silly. We could have taken it out there. However, if I do think the market's going to fall, why do I really want to even get out of this position? So, I'm debating right now kicking it out if we break back through 121. But I'm going to let this Rivian fall down here a little bit. I think 118.50 is pretty good. But we have already been down here, 116, 117. So I think I'm actually going to wait for like a 117.50 instead of a 119.50. I know that's kind of silly, but at the same time, we may have this right now. So let's give it back about halfway back here in between this gap. We'll see if it can fill it. I just think if we take this out 119, you have VWAP here, you have a bottom of 118.50. That bottom falls out. Maybe we land somewhere around here. So just an update. We're $3.55 in the money on this name and $1 in the money on Apple. It's the only trades I'm making. I'm sending some notes here. Thanks again, man. I'm trying to respond to some Twitter messages as well. So keep all the love and keep everything coming through. 117.50 updated target. I think I'm getting a little greedy here, but hey, sometimes greed is the name of the game. Back to you guys.
That's right. That's right. Nice little shorts on Rivian. Let's go. Smoking it. Obviously not a part of it, so a little sad on that side, but that's fine. APOV running above 14. Let's go check out APOV. Ooh. Nope, it has to be an NASDAQ. Come on. APVO. APVO. There we go. APVO trying to halt on the way up right now as we're talking about it. So let's see where the stock wants to halt and where it wants to open. Gonna add it to the watch list real quick. Imbalance. Imbalance. Hello. Imbalance. Add to symbol. And then pull it up over here. Looks like it wants to open at $15.25 ish or so, but give it some time to find out if that's exactly where it will open or not for APVO. So, but yeah, as you guys saw, we pulled it up right into a halter, and APVO is now halted. I feel sorry for Rivian. Yeah, Rivian is absolutely monster. Can Prad not take new trades? No, I'm pretty much just holding this position for looks like a 9-hour clock, but I can't take any more new positions for today. OLGN and CRXT have made for a great day trade. CRXT, yeah, CRXT is the halt stock that we were talking about. So yeah, if you were long, it was great until a point. What should we do with our APVO longs? I mean, obviously, if you are in the halt right now, you're looking for that halt open, and then maybe the stock could go higher from here. So, load Tesla, no-brainer, says Jude Fernando. So, looks like that 1110 number that I gave out could be holding up.
1107.
1107, a dip down there.
It's now 1108.
Let's go to you. Are you taking that trade?
Yeah, I am. I was talking guys about just give me a second. Yes, I'm long here. I was talking you about these levels, guys, at around 1107. But I'm already in a trade and my level is 1108.90. Let me put stop order at around 1100 would be my stop loss, but hopefully I won't use it and stock will go to the moon.
Yes, that is right. Let's get Tesla rocking to the moon over here. Save that position for the not save it really, but mint it. Give you that nice little move to the upside. Where are we going to? APVO halted. Yeah, we're just waiting for APVO to open right now. So looks like the price indicator keeps on going higher and higher. Actually, it was at 1520 earlier now, and then it dipped as low as I believe 1510, and now it's actually going higher to 1550. So wherever it opens, it ends up opening, and then from there you really have to work on managing your position. Let's go quickly over to trade ideas and see what the flow is. APVO with about 5 million flow, to be exact, it's 4.62 million shares. So with about 5 million flow on APVO, be ready for the flow to just get soaked up again like LGVN, and the shorts just get burnt on the way up over here. Obviously retail traders jump on one stock at a time, so this could be the next LGVN for today. Obviously, I did say don't relate it with DWAX, don't relate it with the LGVN, don't call it the next this or that, but learn from what happened LGVN yesterday and then carry it over to here. Losing my voice.
Prad, we have a super chat addressed to Neil from Ardabuya. Another 10 Canadian dollar. Thank you very much. Neil, great call on the breakout. 12,000 time to take some out. Great. Happy you're having a great day. And some people say never go long on a downtrend unless you see reversal. Also, I see a lot of support on the chat that wishing me good luck with that Tesla trade. Thank you guys. But again, I'm learning now and I was looking at that level. So why not to try it out? Also, I have my stop loss. So I won't let myself, in case it doesn't work out, to destroy me. But I will learn something and show some signs of going back to the upside. But again, with Tesla, you never know.
Never know with Tesla. Yeah, the market's coming down lower over here, so obviously be ready to punch out if your bottom breaks out. Don't break your rules is what I would urge you for sure. Because I oftentimes lose when I break my rules, so I don't want you to see that happen. I don't want that to happen to you, basically.
That's sweet.
Prad, you were right about space. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Rivian, look at that, man. Rivian breaking VWAP, going below 119 on the way to 118 right now. I just want to throw something on my monitor so I don't keep looking at it anymore. Absolutely devastating, gut-wrenching to see that play out the way it is. But I'm just happy for you guys, I guess. There's 117.50. There we go. Let's go, Sean. Let's go to Sean.
Okay, so that happened quick. Yeah, we just talked about it. We just tweeted it out, guys. We're short 124. It's another one. $6 in the money right now on this play. Here we come right back down in. I might just cancel this. I don't know. I'm going to cancel. I just canceled the 117.50 right now. Again, we're just picking this middle spot right now. Probably going to regret canceling that right there. But we'll see what happens. We wouldn't have got filled, but there it is. Now it's starting to go back up to the upside. I wonder if we just hit that. And I just tweeted it out, man. We only have 2 trades on here today on Rivian. And here, just to show you the tweet that I just made, guys. Please follow at TraderTV, Sean. We only took 2 trades. The first one stopped out, right? Short 120, 120, 150, out 121. Then you see this short right there, a small cover for $1. Now we have this trade back in. I'm wondering if we're getting a little too greedy looking for that cover downside there on Rivian, but there it is, right to our level. We actually went to got it, 117.50. I think that's going to be a good fill. I'm going to put it back in, but there it is, man. That came real quick. I hope some of you maybe took my advice and got out there. I did not. So let's see if it comes back in, but there's Rivian for you.
All right, let's go back to my face over here. Oh, that's the wrong button. Where are we going to? Boom. All right, cool. Well, what's the indication for APOV? Oh, looks like APOV wants to continue opening higher and higher. It is now indicating 1590. So let's see if that ends up happening for APOV when it opens. APVO. Why do I keep saying APOV? APVO. It halted at 12:53. We're at 1 o'clock, so it's way past 5 minutes. This could very well be that 10-minute halt. If that ends up being a 10-minute halt, we could get that nice, big open jump to maybe $15, $20. I mean, it halted at 15, so we could get that move up to $16, $17, $20 open in case whoever is long on this APOV longs, obviously take some profits on that opening print, and then maybe you hold some for more. Being ultra patient with Rivian, and if Rivian pops, I will reload at 124. Yes, I think that's the right way to think about it. You guys are smoking, obviously. Sorry, smoking the trade, not smoking. Smoking the trade. Where are we going to? Booyah! Oh, I see Sean talking to. Nice. You guys are in the same trade. Nice. I like it. Please riot. I'll riot if you want me to, but I'll lose my job if I do that. But I'll cover riot and I won't riot instead. So let's cover riot. Riot, one of those cryptocurrency stocks overall. Mara, BTBT, SOS, Riot. and Coinbase, obviously, but Coinbase not really in the same realm as the other miners over there. So let's go to Riot real quick, see if I can find some levels on the daily. So this is the daily chart. Looks like Riot is pretty much in old ranges, kind of in the boring territories. Bitcoin is up about 1.6%, Doge up 3.7%, Shiba down 3.4%, and Cardano up about 0.2%. So cryptocurrency is not really doing too bad today. So that's reflecting in the Riot prices and the Mara prices. So here we go, finding support in basically pre-market bottom and just ripping to the top side, finding support after that at the VWAP areas and holding the ranges. Overall looking good. As long as crypto's looking good, these stocks always look good. I hope APVO goes up. I sold at my stop loss at 11 and then just gone up sadly since then, kicking my own. I'm in the same foothold or same seat, my friend, same boat. I'm in the same boat with Rivian, right? Obviously here we go, Rivian crazy short multiple times, 1, 2, 3 big shorts that you would have gone off this 124. Instead, it's a big losing day for me. So it just sucks to lose discipline, sucks to be bad at trading sometimes, but hopefully these losses are very minimal because I was trying to size up. I'm trying to get bigger with my size. I'm trying to become a bigger trader overall. So these losses, obviously some of them are because of indiscipline and then some of them are because of outsize. So maybe we can change that very soon and continue to grow on the size aspect. BABA starts to show relative strength against indices. Let's go to BABA. Let's go see if it's showing relative strength at all. Did APVO open? So APVO did open. Looks like it might have opened around $16 or so, and now it's ripping back into another halt territory. This is what I was talking about, taking away half and maybe holding the next half bag for the next halter. So here we go, APVO right into a second halt, and the second halt will be at $17.60, and looks like the first indication was $17.90 open, but obviously it dipped off of that to $17.70 within a second. So here we go, APVO in halt number 2. Best Buy on a nice bounce. Let's go check out what Best Buy is looking like. Wow, yeah, Best Buy made a really good bounce, actually, if you think about it. Back through to 120s or so. Kind of understandable that they wanna close the stock above 120. So I understand what they're trying to do, and by they I'm talking about market makers or the investors or the underwriters, whoever. I guess it's not underwriter anymore. It's Best Buy has been IPO for God knows how long now, so no more really underwriting. But the portfolio holders could try to prop this up a little bit. Tonal, that was blocked, so let's just move on from that. What do you do with APVO when it opens? You either close for profit or you close for a loss. That's the basic 2 things that you can do with the stock market. And I guess the third thing you can do is just hold on to dear life, right? So those are the 3 options you have. Obviously, what I would have done is taken some out on the open off that halt into the second halt. So if you're not going to do that, then you're gonna have to be ready to kick yourself in the foot when the stock is coming down, and you're just watching your profits not diminish, right? So it's kind of like, why didn't you do it? All right, Prad, props to you for being able to take the loss and keep your head up for everyone on the stream. Oh, dude, no, it's not really keeping my head up. I'm still moody. I'm still being a little upset, little bummy about it. But no, thank you for acknowledging that. We do it all for you guys. The losses, the wins, the education, the entertainment, everything is for you guys. And as long as it helps you guys out, that's a check mark on our book. And all we ask in return is for a couple likes and some subscribers. So if you are watching us, Jim G, not J, Jim G, new guy here. Love this guy. Thank you, Jim. We host the all day trading show from 8:30 till 4 o'clock. So 8:30 till 11 o'clock, we have the main guys, Brandon, Sean, and Neil, who will come back at 3 o'clock. So not 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock. It used to be 3, but they will be coming back at 2 o'clock. So Jim, stay tuned. If you haven't seen them yet, you're gonna enjoy them also, and that's gonna be a great closing 2-hour show. And we do this every day. So like I said, 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock, and all we ask in return is likes and subscriber counts to go up a little bit, help us out with the algorithm. So thank you for everyone who has smashed the like button for today. Price target for APVO. APVO is still halted and looks like it wants to open exactly where it halted. These are the indications that usually is not good for halts. I don't like seeing that. So it could very well open exactly where it halted, come down from there, and then go back higher afterwards, which is what happened to me on one of the halters. I believe that happened to me on DWAG day 2, if I believe, or maybe it was a different stock. But the idea is the lesson that I learned that day is don't get in on halts and get out on halts with the whole bag. Maybe get out 70% and hold some, maybe get out 50% and hold some. And that is exactly what Neil did. I forget what stock that was, maybe Neil remembers, and that kind of saved him on that halting stock. Whereas for me, I completely got burnt and I took a losing day on that stock because I got in and got out with the full bag without doing the finessing that I like to preach about. Finessing in terms of not just getting in at one point and getting out at one point. Try doing with the some share sizes to see if you're really wrong about it. Get in, get out, get in, get out, get a better average. And then if you're really wrong, then you're wrong. But if you're not wrong, the stock really gives you some time to really tells you when you're wrong about it. Please, can you help me to use Finvest for select a good company for a day? 1 tips. I'm not sure what that question means, my friend, and I really can't help you. APVO at 1760, but APTVW warrant still open. Thank you for that. APVO just opened. Looks like it opened at 1760, exactly where it halted. It did dip down like slightly. There we go. Now the buying pressures are coming in. The halts, the shorts are looking for the flush to the downside. But if the shorts, obviously don't get that flush to the downside and start booking their profits over here, they're gonna be very, very sad when the stock pops above $18 over here. So be very careful if you are short, because this is what we're noticing. The covers are coming in. These are all short covers. They're playing with themselves. They're playing a game of save my PNL. They're shorting, they're getting out. They're shorting, they're getting out. So if you can be a little careful over here and wait for the exhaustion to happen and then a side to be established, then you just punch on that side. So we're just waiting to see if we can reclaim this halt price, which is 1760, and go above it. If we go 1760, I think that's a breakout long. But if 1760 doesn't break out, then that's a short. Can you give your thoughts on Dell and HP? I don't really use Dell products, but I have an Alienware monitor. But overall though, I don't really like Dell. I think Dell as a computer company who makes computers or whatever, not really the best out there, and especially for gamers, like Dell is regarded as one of the worst ones out there. So I'm not too bullish about Dell. And same with HP. We don't really look for HP products when we're buying computers for gamers. Maybe we look for Corsairs, we look for your Dells, and your HPs are more for your work environments, and that's what I'm noticing right now. My monitors are LG. I think my case is a Dell case, one of those slim form factor Dell cases that companies have. So Dell is important in corporate. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to get to. So, those slim form factor Dell computers. So Dell has a viable business. They have, they do sell things that people want, but I'm just looking at it in a gamer's perspective mindset, and because of that, like, I'm not really bullish on Dell. But yeah, the Dell obviously makes some money, but nah, I wouldn't invest in Dell though. That's just me. That's just me. I wouldn't put my money to Dell because I read a quote about from Warren Buffett that says, "Don't put money into something." There we go. 1760 broke on APVO. Now we're going to that 18. I was talking about that 1760 breakout long, and if you took that, you were already $1 in the money right there at 1848 being the high a day, and we're trying to hold up 18 right now. So look at the shorts just running to the exits. That was stops getting triggered. Those are FOMO longs now coming in. Also, the apes trying to soak up the shares. We're waiting for that rug pull to happen for the stock to completely crater back to $11. But it could very easily go higher and higher and higher before that rug pull happens. So if you took that 1760 where the halt happened breakout, you still haven't had to look back. The stock hasn't really gone back to 1760 and has not gone under 1760 after it broke out the second time. So here we go, $1 in the money, still flirting around the $18 price. We're looking to go see if 19 comes up next for APVO. There we go. Now 1760 held up again on that move to the downside. We went as low as 1763, I believe. On a quick glance, I just saw 1763, and then immediately we bounced back to the high side. So we're looking to see if we can continue that pattern, keep holding 17. But if we don't hold 1760 and the rug gets pulled, obviously, you know the story of what happens. The stock just completely craters to the downside. Can you tell me your opinion about GRCL? Yeah, in a second. We're just watching to see what happens here on 1760. There you go. Big buyer, or holding up that price, or it just could be the market maker just stopping the shorts from making money by blocking them at 1760 and forcing them to buy back their shares. This is a simple bear trap. They're trapping you. They keep forcing you to get in short, and then when the rug pull happens at 1760, then that's your winning trade. But right now they're just making you play save my PNL.
Yes, sir. I've got destroyed on Tesla, guys.
No.
So while I was away, my stop loss order saved me from bigger loss. But anyways, I'm out now, and we'll see how long Tesla can go. Already down more than 5%.
There we go. That's the pull that we were talking about. That 1760 no longer holding. Now we're looking at some pattern around $17. It hasn't printed 17 yet. If I haven't, there we go. We're taking that out too. Now we're looking for this halt open price, which is around 1603. Actually, that's flat 16. What am I doing? That's flat 16. I remember seeing that flat 16 number. So we're looking to see if we can hold up at 16 now on APVO. Can I get your thoughts on AI? Let's go check out AI. Come on. All right. AI is obviously went as high as $38. I remember trading this on the IPO day, and ever since then I haven't really pulled it up to trade much for myself. But overall, 2.1 million shares traded today, with the 38.45 being the high a day and 36.33 being the low a day, finding support around 36.50s and going towards VWAP, looking for rejection around VWAP or $37, which is currently showing us rejection by itself. So looking for continuous rejection at that price points, and if 37 breaks, then maybe we got to ruin the 38, but I don't see that happening today. So that's the news for AI. Space insights. I'm pretty sure I gave my insights on space, which is just downside until they figure out a different business plan. This is not a viable business plan in my opinion. Going just to the stratosphere to I don't know, look at nothing and spend 100,000 for that is not a good business plan. Maybe they eventually branch off into actually sending stuff to the space, like SpaceX or the other company that recently sent something out to the space and went up by like I think 30-40% on the stock market. So maybe when they decide to go into that side of the world, I could expect some money to actually start flowing into space. But until they get grounded by the I think it's FAA, Federal Aviation Administration or something. So yeah, FAA, until they do that, until they stop getting grounded by the FAA, until they change up their business plans, I'm not really going to be bullish on space. And basically what I was saying earlier is don't be investing in stuff that doesn't make sense to you, right? For example, Roblox doesn't make sense to me in terms of the game, so I'm not going to be investing it. I'm a day trader. Space, it doesn't make sense to me as a company, so I'm not going to be investing it, but I'm going to be day trading it. They kind of are already involved in the hypersonic point-to-point travel. All right, so I didn't know about that, so thank you for that, Neil. Apparently they are involved in a hypersonic point-to-point, but like I'm still bearish on it. I think there's way better companies out there. It's like picking, you know, one really branded car that has no protection compared to one of the most highly protected, secure cars. Like, what would you put your baby in? I would much rather go in a SpaceX rocket than a Virgin Galactic rocket, but that's just me. Save some money at the same time, right? Trader Brad, can you take a look at XL? Yeah, I can take a look at XL. Come on. XL up 5% today, but looks like rejection around $6 or so is pretty evident, even though we made a bump off of that $6 to $6.38 on this move. Looks like off the open. So off the open, we made a nice opening drive to $6.40, and then getting rejected from that, came down to VWAP, got rejected off the $6 on this move up over here, and ever since then, it's just been a straight downward descent, failing to hold any pre-market level. Failing to hold any pre-market levels, and then now failing to even hold $5 on the support. Looks like XL just not looking on the. I can't be looking for more upside today after the overall move that we're witnessing. Volume not really picking up after 1 o'clock. You know, we like to watch volume come back in after lunch ends, so we're not seeing that happen either. So it looks like a little exhausted on the overall move, and the trade was just a rip and fade play, if that's what it's called. Not sure if there's a term for it, but the rip and fade play is what I'm going to be calling it until you guys tell me what it actually is.
Randy's on my radar.
Randy Jackson.
Do you want to give an update on
Randy
Ford?
Jackson.
Anything on Ford? You want to give an update on Ford?
Yeah, you want to give an update on Ford? No update on Ford. Well, let's pull up Ford while Randy is. It is above $20 right now. It is trading at $20.12. Looks like them dropping out of the Rivian partnership is really helping them. So that's a good thing. Are you happy about that?
Yeah, I am.
He's very happy about that. Are you not an electric guy?
I'm a Rivian fan, so.
Oh, look at you.
I got it. So yeah, Ford overall though, back above 20, man. Good to notice that Ford's doing this. You know, not too long ago we were struggling to go back through 20, but here we are dropping out of 20. Just gave them a nice little abilities to go back above there. Rivian, let's go check out what Rivian is doing.
Everyone come here because I have a heater. And it's the only warm place in the office, so he just came to warm his hands a little bit up. And we also were discussing, Randy is the biggest Tim Hortons fan, and starting from November 29th, Justin Bieber's Tim Bibbs will be available. I'm super excited to try the waffle Tim Bibb.
Tim Bibbs, all right, yeah, I gotta try him, right? At least once. Not really a fan of like Tim Bibbs, but I gotta try it at least once. All right, so we're going to Rivian. Rivian is still getting flushed, so not really much to talk about right now on Rivian other than, you know, it's been giving you that beautiful 124 short. You can get back in the 120 short, which I was shorting earlier. So I don't think Rivian is going to break above 120 or 121 again. But to God, who knows, right? I said that over here, and it happened, and Rivian has just burnt me completely. I almost saved my day on Rivian, and then Rivian just decided, no, I'm going to burn you again. So that's that. Nvidia at day's low and AMC is falling. Let's go check out at Nvidia. Nvidia indeed coming down to day's low. 310 would be exactly where I would look to be going long, giving it the low a day, which is 309.04. So about a dollar's risk for Nvidia dip buy over here. I love Nvidia in front of 300, and I think 310 could be the new 300 for a while. But if market wants to turn red for the rest of the month, it could very easily not be the new 300, and we actually have to go down to 300 to make it the new 300. AMC giving until 38.50. So AMC actually broke $40. That is crazy. The fact that I was trying to go long at 41, God, am I glad I'm no longer trying to be doing that. So 40, I guess, could have given you some scalps. I'm just trying to see if it did. Not really. Maybe you would have gotten 20 cents out of it. So not really any trades out of that 40. Looks like 39 did not even give you any scalps at all. And now we're heading a little bit lower to the downside. Volume candles are actually the biggest of the day almost over here. So this is the biggest candle, obviously, but these candles are not too far apart from these candles. And looking for more rejection on AMC if the overall market wants to continue dumping over here. Looks like GME is dumping also, so let's go cover GME. Pratt shirt looks like a general with army pips. What's an army pip? Army pipe? Pip? All right, GME indeed flushing. GME somehow managed to go above 200 not too long ago, and then the whole Apple news that came out, I believe yesterday or the day before, that helped it, get some nice volume, more than 1 million volume before lunchtime, and we're back into that same territory today. More than a million volume before lunchtime, and actually 2 million volume today overall. GME though right now around $218, $220, trying to find support around there. I think if GME goes to 215, 210, those are just long opportunities for scalps. And if GME goes to 200, obviously that's a big long scalp opportunity, because every time GME goes to that price point, we get some nice $5 to $10 moves off of that price.
Proud Peep is the name for the stars worn on military uniform.
Oh, okay. Got it. I thought PIP for at least how we call PIP stands for picture-in-picture mode. It is how our face shows up on the screen. That's called the PIP. So I was like, picture-in-picture army mode? What is that?
Look at you thinking that way already.
Holding strong around $2.20. I'm not sure what ticker you're talking about, but yeah, how long can it go for Rivian? What do you mean? Are you asking how long is it gonna take for it to go lower? I mean, the trading day is not done yet, my friend, till 4 o'clock. So it could take till 4 o'clock. It could take till 8 o'clock when after hour ends. So anything is possible. All right, where are we going to? SOPA. Let's go check out SOPA. Come on. SOPA really low on the volume end. I would not even ask for people to take any sort of trades on this side on the day trade end, because getting in and out is really going to be hard for even like 50 shares. So why would you bother doing that? The spread itself is $1 and it's an $18 stock. Like, I'm not even going to bother pulling this up at the moment. This is just a recipe for disaster for people. It is completely dipping dollars to the downside and just breaking dreams if you're along. So I'm just going to flip off of it. No volume, no liquidity, nothing to talk about. Let's go to PayPal. PayPal is down about 1.70% right now at the moment. Like I said, PayPal under 200, not looking good, man. Not looking good. We said it would hold 200, and it's not trying to hold the 200. So very, very sad about PayPal over here. Looking for that move back to 200 very soon. I did say I'm looking for longs in front of 180. So the fact that 185 is holding is even better in my opinion. And then if if 185 breaks, 180, 175, 170. So those are what we're looking for. SOPA was great yesterday to this morning, made a killing in it. Yes, sir. I mean, obviously, you just are the king of low floats, low volume, but you know, I wouldn't urge people to day trade that. If you're swing trading that and have a setup for it, then obviously that's something I understand, because getting in on a swing is fine, but getting in and out on a day trade, especially when if you're stuck on the wrong side and there's no liquidity, you're screwed. You're absolutely screwed. What is the likely signal that Tesla will reverse? The likely signal Tesla will reverse will be the overall market in itself, in my opinion. You know, we're just looking to see if market turns around, and will Tesla find any buyers? Will the tape turn green? Right? There's a lot of likely signals that you're expecting, or you need out of Tesla or any stock in general. So on that side, you're just looking for the tape to change in momentum, change in characteristics. You're looking for the market to start going on a higher tick, the market to base off at the same bottoms that it was basing off at, and that's what we're doing on the QQQs and on the SPYs. So all of these are indications that it might want to go higher. You want to see red today? Look at GitLab. Oh no, we haven't looked at GitLab in a while. Ooh, back through 100 actually. Wow, look at that. All right, GitLab. You know what though? We did say it was gonna go above 100 on the IPO day, and it did, and that's all that matters. No, we're back through 100 now for some reason. GitLab getting absolutely slaughtered. Let me pull it up on a different chart. Obviously, 600,000 shares. That's why I'm not day trading it. I would only be swing trading GitLab. It's very, very illiquid for day traders, in my opinion. And here we are back to those IPO ranges. 93.11 was the IPO bottom. What's the IPO open range? IPO open was 94.25 and went as high as 105.99, and the low was 93.11 and closed at 103.89. So obviously the stock is now at 95, trying to find a bottom. If it goes to 93, could also find another bottom there. I guess you could just say this is the bottom from 95 to 93 that we're looking at, and if it breaks the 93 or the $90 to the downside, then GitLab not really looking as strong as we would like it to. Overall, I'm guessing, or I'm hoping, that this is just the market moves to the downside that's bringing the stock down, and actually this could give me an opportunity to buy GitLab on my own account once this paycheck comes in on the end of the month. So that's going to be great. So GitLab, hopefully you keep going lower and lower so I could add my first stock to my portfolio, which will be GitLab. Prad, you love bottoms? You know it, brother. Tops don't excite me. I am a top. Tesla below 1080, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go check out Tesla. Wow, Tesla's still going hard. Mr. You want to talk about it?
It's opposite of reaping. It's reap.
It's rip. Yeah, exactly. It's resting in peace. It's not reaping, but it's resting in peace, says Miss V. Nice little joke right there from her. And it is really struggling over here. And you know, obviously Tesla being somewhat of a big weightage in the sector, we could expect the overall markets to start getting rocked to the downside along with it. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. I'm not saying anything. Yeah, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Listen, I only say things just to you know, get some excitement out of the chat, and I did my part, but you guys have to control yourself a little bit and just leave it alone. Just take the joke, move on, and just
Will you tell me later what's wrong?
Yeah, it's just a stupid joke. It's just, I'll tell you later for sure. Take a look at the news on GENI. That news came out 11:55 a.m. Had to be the poster child for sure. All right, let's go check it out. GENI. Whew, my back. All right, GENI is trying to, let's see what, 12 million shares overall. Let me just get in right in so I have some sort of back support. Otherwise, I'm not going to get any back support. So it looks like the news came out at 11 o'clock or so. 11:59, you said, somewhere around here. And obviously not really sure what I'm looking at, but big down move on GENI, 12 million shares, 30% down from yesterday's close, and has been rocking down ever since. So I guess 11 o'clock news doesn't really matter if you ask me, because we've been down the whole day. So 11 o'clock news is almost insignificant in my opinion.
Prad, in terms of Tesla, the other support level I was looking at was around 1076, and it broke even that one. It's literally flashing. As for now, my plan with Tesla just to not touch it. And again, as someone said in the chat, don't go long when it's a downtrend. I'll probably wait until it reverses and start show some signs of going back to the upside. Negative day for markets overall.
All right, awesome. I was just gonna ask if you could cover a little bit longer.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay, awesome.
Yeah,
Thank
go
you.
for it. Hey guys, welcome back. I'll hit my Tesla animation for you as I was crashed on Tesla, just to give you a quick review. This day was profitable for me at the start, like around $2 in the money on this trade. But then I was looking at this level at around 1107 for long opportunities. And right here, Tesla just flashed to the downside. So I am looking for some recovery opportunities, but again, I don't want to touch it for now, just to make my situation even worse. Stop console wars, more V. Yes, you have opportunity while Prad does his stuff. And guys, great news. We need just 48 more likes to get our daily goal 1,000. Even though markets are negative, we are still a community. We're still trying to make something out of this trading day. I hope you are having a positive day. Even though if it's negative, don't worry too much. A lot of trading days ahead, and you'll have opportunities to turn it to the profitable territory. And now, another update. We need 25 more likes to 1,000. Let's make it so when Prad is back, we're already at that level. And again, guys, subscribe to our daily free watch list. It's absolutely free. Brandon does a great job. He does your homework for you. All you need to know is go to the link I'm going to send to you, and here you have all the biggest movers of the day. These three especially, no news catalyst, but Brandon catches them, and I hope you made some money on those. Also, if a company reports earnings, we also bring them here to tell you if it was good or bad, if you should keep an eye on it. And the best feature out of this, that we have archive, and you can watch all the watch lists starting from March 2021. And we're at 1,000 likes. Yes, sir. You're right on time, Brad.
Let's go.
Thank you, team.
9 days in a row.
Oh my God, you're so fast.
Listen, I'm a guy, okay? We don't gotta do all the fancy stuff like, you know, sit down and all that.
Relax, read the book.
It's exactly. You guys read a book while you're peeing?
It was a joke.
Oh, maybe that's why like women take so long to get ready. God damn. Always had an issue with my mom and my ex for that reason. Give me a second while I put my chair up. All right, awesome. What happened? APVO fake halt. All right, let's go check out APVO real quick. APVO looks like a fake halted on the way up. Okay. And we're back into that halt again. Look, this is a pattern that I have learned. If it's fake halting on the way up, you can notice on the bids, guys. You can see the size on the bids. If it's not like more than, it's kind of relative, but if it's not more than 300 lots, 500 lots, then APVO is kind of not really, or the stock is not really halting. So if you see it again, if it gets back into the halt territory, but the size on the bids are not really stacking up, then it's kind of going to be a fake halt. So you'll see that pattern, you'll see it forming, and then you'll learn from that. So obviously APVO still ripping to the moon. Looks like that 1760 barrier that I was talking about didn't end up working, but the 16 barrier ended up holding, and the stock is now back to the new high a day around $19.65, and $20 not too far from here. Volume is still there in the stock. We still got about 30 minutes left for the close closing show to come on. So that's gonna be more excitement for you guys to see how Sean and Neil and Brandon have been trading the stock going into that 2 o'clock show. No one trades here. We just brash Prad till 2 p.m. That is 100% exactly what's
funny.
going through. Rivian, baby. Yeah, let's pull up Rivian and make me sad even more. Yes, 100%. Rivian going lower. Obviously, like I said, 115 would be my target. And if it goes there, I'm gonna be angry / mad because that's exactly the trade I wanted. And overall, not being able to capitalize on it sucks. But I'm glad you guys are. I'm glad Sean is. I'm glad Neil is. I'm glad Jude Fernando is, and whoever else, everyone else out there smoking it on this 124 short on Rivian. I'll take my fees in super chats, please. So whenever you're ready, send them over. APVO6. Oh, my back is completely messed up. All right.
And I remind you that donation for new chair for Prad is still open. So
Yeah.
if you want to make your
That's right.
contribution into Prad's back, call +1 647.
That's right. That's right. 1-800 fix Prad's back. All right, are you done trading for the day? I can't make any more executions, sadly, Trader Celestial. But this is my only position I have, and I've been babysitting this position for quite a long time now. I can show you exactly what that position is. This is a short at $20, which is around pre-market levels, or not pre-market, but around the high of day level, and just been riding it down for quite a bit now, and not really much to talk about here other than it's holding VWAP. Obviously, if VWAP breaks, that'd be great because I'm looking for the target around $18 or so. But if VWAP ends up holding the way it is, then whatever I have on the stock is going to be my last trade of the day. Pretty much done for the day. Will you? Wow, I'm not reading that question. Ignoring that. See, Miss V, I'm learning.
Great
okay?
job. I just wanted to
I'm
tell you,
learning.
great job.
See? I'm out here. I'm putting in effort. DWAC going out of business. Ooh, big statements. Big statements coming out there. Let's go see how DWAC is trading. Obviously, this is a SPAC merger. The hype came out when the stock was absolutely going crazy. So when the hype came out, the stock was going crazy. But now that the hype is dead, it is doing what it should do. No longer be around $50, $40 and whatnot, and do crazy stuff. So somewhat coming back to reality play on this position. I guess the next move on this Trump media stock would be when when the next leg of this news comes out for the stock. Can I have your autograph and beside it write Green Day greater than Red Day? 100%. We'll make an NFT out of it, and then you guys can battle over it. That way, I get to monetize it and get the most monetization out of it. That way, it's not a free autograph, right? So, gotta find ways to eat, my friend. Gotta put food on the table. If it's not through trading, it's gotta be through NFTs, apparently.
Let's go. Look at you. You entered that crypto world and now some confidence starting to making that NFTs. By the way, if we'll keep doing that giveaway Fridays and one of you will be winner, you
Do
can
we even have work Friday?
Yes,
it's a half
short
day, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Until 1 p.m. I believe.
Yeah.
And again, great catch. It's Thanksgiving on Thursday. There's no show on Thursday, but we're back on Friday, and it will be short day until 1 p.m. So you'll still will be able to trade with Prad. And yes, if we'll keep doing those giveaway, and you want, guys, our autograph, when we contact you, you can request that. I think we can do this. Like, for example, if you choose a mug, we can first get the mug, sign it, and then send the person. I mean, why not? I think it's cute.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. You two have come really far. Just making sure if thank you, sir. Thank you. Today is the short day, apparently. So was yesterday, man. So was yesterday. Yesterday was a bleeding day. Today is another bleeding day. I don't know if the market top has been established. Actually, a little funny joke. I don't know if Greg's here. I don't know where he is, but me, Greg, and Sean were talking yesterday, and the conversation was, has the top of the market been established? And Arun basically said, How does it matter? Just trade what's been given to you. You're a day trader. The top doesn't matter to you. He's not wrong. He's 100% right. But funny joke, I think Sean said the Michael Burry closed his shorts, and then Greg immediately goes, oh, then has to be the top. That has to be the top then if he closes his shorts. So just going off of that, just going off of how the stock has been, or not stock, the market's been down multiple days in a row. So is the top there? Rivian, wow, you're making me really angry. You're making me really angry with your wins over there. Let's go over to Sean real quick if you're ready.
Sure. Yeah, I don't mean to make you upset there, guys.
No, you're good, you're good.
Yeah, wow, Rivian, we just bought another piece of Apple. We tried to get out there at 50. It went to 48, so we'll see if that can hold this bottom. We're in another piece right here again of Apple. And then Rivian, let's just go spin it.
Money.
I don't know if you guys can even see this on the show, but there's the money. We were talking about this 117.50, man. We pulled that bid. Now I'm debating 115.50, but I don't have any bids out there. And remember, this is all fine and dandy, but those of you that were watching the main show, I've been calling short in this market all day, and that's why we only went with Apple there on that call. I'm also looking at NVIDIA right now, starting to tank City on this name, man, back down to 309. If you want to start a position in your long-term portfolio, can't hate on this right now at that level, but we'll have to watch out for NVIDIA dipping back down here. 309, looking to break the low of the day, but yeah, that Rivian's $8 now in the money there, Trader Prad. Sorry about that, but just wanted to tell everybody you did retake yesterday's high, or not high, but that 124 there, took that out, tried to battle it through, didn't work. That's a fade right there. So, and again, this is how you win trading, right? I mean, this short is wrong, quick stop, okay? Then we take out some profit there on the first piece. That's equal to our stop, and then we let the bad boy ride all the way to the downside. I hope this won't come back upside, but if it does, we have to find some areas to get out. I'm debating this 117.50 here as an out on the way back up, but so far so good here on Rivian.
Yeah, if this stock manages to go back to 124 today, I am going to be completely lost for words. I don't know what else to say about this market, and other than this market, it's actually irrational out of the wazoo. Like, come on, like, what's wrong with this stock? All right, so the reason why I was wearing this is because this is what's gonna happen after if the way my trading is going. Just gotta roll up my profits in some raws and might as well smoke it instead of putting them in Rivian trades, because you know, it is much more used to do that if I'm just gonna blow my wins away and not capture such amazing trades, man. That 124 short, you got crazy move to the downside off the open. Another time you got the same move. Like, you don't need more than that. Moderna, mRNA. Why am I still wearing this hat? Moderna.
Because we know that the fire alarm yesterday was because of you.
Oh, no. You know what? Funny joke. Whoever came up with that. Suspect came up with that? Who came up with the joke on the chat? Do you remember?
I don't remember. A lot of people were writing. I sent you, I believe.
Yeah, whoever came up with the joke, ha ha ha, funny, yeah. Prad was smoking in the washroom, you're cute, you're funny, but no, it was actually insane.
Like yesterday, guys, if you remember, fire alarm started in the office, and Chaos said, "Tell Prad to quit smoking weed, setting off the alarm."
Yeah.
And there were a lot of questions like this, but yeah. When you finish with that one, I'll bring a very sweet comment.
Thank you, Miss V. But yeah, so Moderna, like I was talking about, that Rivian, you know, all you need is one beautiful trade, man. And, you know, Rivian gave you multiple chances over here. Moderna, the long at 270 and the short at 280. Bungled these trades up, bungled up Rivian. I'll promise you tomorrow, guys, we're not going to mess up. Probably going to cut my size drastically, because I tried sizing up yesterday, I got burnt. I tried sizing up today, I got burnt. So it looks like I'm going back to my normal sizes where I'm able to manage my emotions, where I'm able to manage my fear and my greed and actually bank wins instead of completely, you know, pooping myself and not trading properly. So I gotta if you're not there yet for taking size, don't do it. Is my experience to you, Miss V.
Oh, Prad, Tesla broke 1070 to the downside. I got burned a lot today on Tesla. I hope you didn't, guys. But again, we're learning and it's all experience. But here I wanted to share some love with all of you. Christina Niels saying, "Hi, Miss V and Trader Prad. I'm registered nurse trying to change my profession to a trader. And the last 3 months I have watched you all every day. I have learned so much from all of you. I love your show." Well, Christina Neal, we are so happy to hear that we are helpful to you. You're also a member for 1 month. We appreciate your support so much. We wish you all the luck on your trading path, and I wish that our show will make a big contribution into your day trading and will improve it. And I remind you guys that we keep doing educational videos. So I would really recommend use every asset we give to you. It's for free. It's daily watch list, Neil's sticky note, and so on and so forth. And we're here for you to support and assist. What is that dance?
I'm dancing for my losses.
Sorry, I'm burnt too today.
Dancing for my losses. Nah, I'm just trying to put up a good spirit and not be a little crybaby that I was yesterday. Taking some anger out on Miss V, which I apologize for. Taking some anger out on you guys, which I apologize for. So and now I'm just trying to forget those yesterday and forget today by just dancing it off. So just dance it up. Dance it off. All right, DraftKings. Let's go pull up DraftKings. Another call out, which was horrible on my part, man. I thought DraftKings is not going to crack $40, and here we are. It's $34, Miss V. You remember when I said 40 is a really good point for DraftKings? $34. Like, what's wrong with the stocks these days? All the stocks. DraftKings breaks the number I said it won't break. PayPal breaks the number I said it won't break. Disney breaks the number I said it won't break. This is why I don't invest, okay? This is why I'm a day trader, because it's more profitable for me day trading than investing. But anyways, going to DraftKings, I think DraftKings anywhere above this number this is my bottom number, all right? The bottom loaf on DraftKings, 32 and 28. If 28 breaks on DraftKings, that's disastrous. That is disastrous, all right? So Prad is bad in a long-term account. Prad doesn't have a long-term account, my friend. Prad needs to work on getting a long-term account. I don't have one yet.
Make your
portfolio. I have like one position in a drone company in which I'm 100% down on. So yeah, there we go. So DraftKings, anyways, it is like I said, that 32 and that 28, it has to be the final bottom for me. Like if 32 ends up not holding, that is so drastic on DraftKings. Like, come on, DraftKings, come on.
Brad.
Yes, Miss V?
George Sevier asked me how's the TikTok going, and we started again. Even for fun, go to our TikTok page and you can scroll to the down and the show runs for 2 years. You can see how guys changed a lot, and we have a few cute videos in here. Personally, my favorite one where I choose to become a trader or to become a Victoria's Secret model. Victoria's Secret stock haven't existed that time yet, and look at me, I chose to become a trader. More than that, we have a new TikTok. This is the duo. Some guy on TikTok made a TikTok about us, and we made a duet on that. So I haven't seen that yet, so please watch them, and of course don't forget about this legendary couple on TikTok. I see your face, Brad.
Yeah. A fun little video over there by us for sure. Make sure to go sign up. I don't even have our TikTok account, so maybe I need to go make a TikTok account so I can go follow our TikTok. Why are we watching TikTok? Because we are promoting our TikTok, my friend. We are just promoting all of our social media, doing our job. So I hope that you appreciate what we have to do. And this is part of the job, having to promote our social media, having to ask for likes and subscriber counts, all part of the job. And for anyone who just sits there and bears with it, thank you. We love you. And for those of you who are annoyed by it, we apologize, and sorry for taking away 15 seconds of your day. Hopefully we don't take too much of it. DraftKings, like I said earlier, 34 end up holding. 32 is going to be my bottom number. And then 28 after that is got to be my bottom number. Like, come on, DraftKings. This is insane. Absolutely disastrous what's going on. But now that DraftKings is actually under 40 where I would have liked to bought this stock, I can't wait for my paycheck to come in for this month so I can actually start buying some stocks because everything's kind of going down to points where I want to start investing in them. So this is going to be maybe the one final time where I actually get a sarcastic font. I mean, it's a little sarcastic for sure, but like, you know, we're just trying to do our job, brother. We're just spreading out the TikTok. So for those of you who are like, you know, dishing out hate to Miss V for talking about TikTok, that's not warranted. You know, we're just trying to do our job. We're not, you know, trying to do anything more than that, right?
Oh, you say like we are like we are forced to do TikToks.
No.
I know that
I am forced to do
yes,
TikToks, all right?
Brad was
Listen.
literally forced to do TikTok, but for me, likes, I was saying it before, I do anything for likes, and I colored my hair pink recently, and like TikToks are also like kind of my life and love. I love this aspect, and we're a little bit of everything, right? We're trading, we're entertaining, and I saw a really cool comment on the chat today that like you don't have to trade everything, right? You remember we were talking about overtrade.
Yeah.
I got burnt on Tesla. I'm sorry. I need to interact somehow. Why not TikTok, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's better than yelling at your co-host yesterday, right?
Me?
No, I'm talking about me. Better than yelling at your co-host after losing yesterday.
Well,
so.
sometimes like I give you quotes for that. Like
Yeah.
you can do it sometimes.
But
if you want. Not too much.
Not too much. Yeah,
Or
not too
chat will
much.
come get you.
I'm scared of chat for sure.
My army, love you.
I'm scared for chat for sure. Chat's got goons, yo. Chat is goons. I'm scared of chat 100%. One day they're gonna catch me in the streets and catch me outside. How about that?
Tesla.
What about Tesla, Miss V?
It's now going back to the upside.
Going back to the upside indeed. Looks like 1060 ended up holding around 1060 or so, 1062.70 to be exact. Did you take a long around those bottoms?
No, Brad, I'm not. Like, honestly, you can take a look. I took long in here at 1077. Then my stop loss just got out, and I just don't know.
Yeah.
Like, you remember we were saying if you do 3 times in a row something and it doesn't work,
You're probably wrong.
You're wrong,
Yeah.
but I'm thinking it's going to be my 3rd time. So I'll give myself a 3rd attempt.
All right, I like it. Hopefully we can come back to the closing show to see if that trade is a winner for you, Miss V.
If it's winner, we can. If it's not, thank you. I'm good.
Yeah. If you're mean to Miss V again, you're in trouble. Look, I'm not really mean. It's just I let my emotions get out of hand yesterday a little bit. Even I'm being honest about it. You know, I'll be honest about it. I'll apologize. I apologize again if you guys want me to. But yeah. I just checked the Trader TV TikTok and it's very funny. No, it's not.
It is. TikTok hater. What do you hate more, Roblox or TikTok?
Ooh.
Or Roku?
I don't really hate Roku. I just think Roku's products suck. But who do I hate more between Roblox and TikTok? I think Roblox.
Good.
Roblox for sure. Just trying to make Sean angry, but I don't know if he's paying attention. Prad, why are you so jealous and emotional, bro? I don't know, dog. It do be like that. It do be like that, yo. All right, where are we going to? ZM, Zoom. Let's go back to Zoom real quick to wrap up the night almost over here for memes and movers. What am I typing AM for? Come on, type ZM. ZM or ZM, sorry, before Neil hears me calling it Z. ZM, because I'm from Canada. You know, $200 is being rejected multiple times on Zoom for the whole day. As you guys can see right here, that barrier is being established after being down 17% off of the earnings news, right? So if 200 can break on Zoom to the upside, that's gonna be drastic. In my humble opinion, I think Zoom closes above 200, but if it doesn't, then you understand why, right? You understand why. Prad, stop answering people unless they're talking about stocks and money. Fair. All right, let's go to Where are we going to next? We covered Zoom. Let's go to PTPI. PTPI 78 million shares. Wow, okay. Surprisingly, more than one stock today actually doing above 100 million shares. So QLGN we covered, KATA we covered, APVO we covered. Let's go to PTPI, which is the only one out of those three under the 100 million volume today, but still pretty decent on the volume aspect for a $2 stock. 78 million shares, as I previously mentioned. Getting rejected by VWAP all throughout the day, though. The whole day, the pattern has just been VWAP rejection. So if you know, you scalped exits on the way down and loaded back at VWAP, that looks like that was the play. All right, where are we going to? Clove. Who's this?
Oh wow,
hello.
Mark.
You look you look like Steve Jobs right now.
Right. I
That's
agree.
crazy. I tripped out. I was like, turtleneck? Who's this? All right, so where we're going to Clove just now. So Clove is getting a little bit of a volume spike off these bottoms and going towards VWAP or so. I'm watching myself replay on this screen of me just going sideways. This is stupid as heck. All right. Clove is what I was talking about, covering over here, trying to go higher and higher, and let's see if we could break VWAP. Obviously, we got that volume spike not too long ago to go test VWAP, but rejection at VWAP was pretty obvious right after. Those buys at 159 on Apple. Let's go check out Apple. Oh my, look at that. Apple 1, 2, 3, I guess triple bottom in a way. 159 came in, and then Sean said there was a lot of buying that happened around that price. Obviously missed it, but yeah, Apple back to 160 immediately. Looks like we're back into that same pattern where VWAP is being rejected, giving you nice scalps off that VWAP. So get short, get out, get short, get out, get short, get out. Good trade opportunities overall on the Apple stock over here. And the SPYs at the moment are at VWAP. QQQs are all just slightly under VWAP. So VWAP is at 396 on the 3-minute. Let me just show it to you guys. So 396 on the 3-minute is where VWAP is, and QQQ is just at 395 right now. And for SPYs, we are just by VWAP, slightly broke VWAP, and about to go back under it. Looks like if QQQ and Apple and the overall stock start making a reversal again to the downside. AMC to Pluto. AMC obviously right now to black hole looks like today. So not a good indication for the stock, but I guess this is just a little because of the overall market being flush. So that could be it.
Prad, is it possible? Can Miss V give a shout out to Trent? She's the best. Everything is possible. Trent A, hi there. Thank you very much for watching and for your kind words. I hope you're having a great day. And yes, my third attempt on Tesla. Looks like it also went against me. My out will be at 1080. Again, guys, I wanted to remind everyone that we do not give any calls. We just discuss stocks and trade them live on air. Every trader should be responsible for own trades, and before you if you trust, and we can discuss it all with you, but by the end, when you push that order, it should be you, and you should be sure or not sure to take that trade or not. Right, Prad?
Yes, 100%. I agree.
Cool. We're good on that. I'll put your face in here. It's already almost 2 p.m. Neil, Brandon, and Sean are excited to take you over, guys. Neil is back. I wonder if he was eating some pineapple pizza during his holiday. And yes, thank you very much for 1,000 likes. Means so much to us. Have fun, and me and Prad will see you tomorrow at 11 p.m.
That's right. We'll be back tomorrow. Thursday, day off. Friday, half day. So take care of yourselves. Happy Thanksgiving. Well, we will see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'll wish you guys tomorrow. Take care. Peace out. Paka paka.
Пока-пока.
All right, guys, thanks so much. Yeah, wild ride in some individual stocks this afternoon. We'll jump right into a few of them. And as we normally do this time of day, talk a little bit about review. First off, here are the markets right now. 0.25% to the downside for the S&P, 0.2 for the Dow. Yeah, 1.2%. I mean, if you minus this, everything else, it's a pretty quiet day. 0.25% to the